the sky, and kings shall deceive. We have come into the night, thunder and rage and war at night. We have come into the night, thunder and rage and war at night. We'll fight for kings. Bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok. Welcome to Valhalla. Bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok. Welcome to Valhalla. I can feel it in my veins, the warrior inside of me. Bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok. Welcome to Valhalla. The sound of arms, fierce morality. Nightfall, the rain, and the silence leads. We have come into the night, thunder, rage, and war at night. We have come into the night, thunder, rage, and war at night. We'll fight for kings. Bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok. Welcome to Valhalla. Bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok. Welcome to Valhalla. I can feel it in my veins, the warrior inside of me. Bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok, bring her up for Ragnarok. Welcome to Valhalla.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the finals of Valhalla Esports. I'm joined by Malco and Boo. I'm Satan. How you guys doing?
Doing
Doing
pretty good.
good. How
Doing
are
pretty
you?
good. Extremely excited for this. This is a pretty insane looking finals that we got ahead of us.
For sure. I saw you called out. It's season 1 versus season 2 winners, so we'll see who can take season 3.
We're looking to see our potentially either first repeat in Valhalla history with Titan Gaming Mox being the season 2 winners, and then the season 1 winners of Los Nomadas looking to reclaim their title from what they claimed from the inaugural season of Valhalla Esports.
For sure, for sure. And we'll jump
I
over.
still
We can,
have my trophy
we can check out the
from
matchup.
season 1.
Los Nomadas having Omega the Reaper in the top lane, Bulgaria jungling, Snurbopsy in the mid lane, Junie ADC, and Ray Was as support. Titan Gaming Mox with Flame top lane, Simjim in the jungle, Ventage in that mid lane, Vix for ADC, and Blitzkrieg Pyro playing support. So, got any thoughts on any hype matchups for tonight?
Honestly, let's look at that top lane. Top lane and
Yep.
jungle are probably where I'm looking to see the strongest like how do you say, like, just the overall like emphasis is what is going to be looking like. Top lane with Titan Game Mox having Flame generally looked to as one of the stronger top laners, is not one of the strongest top laners in our league, and then Omega the Reaper, who has been consistently performing pretty well in that top side to help bring Los Nomadas here. But that's all going to just overall come down to the teamwork. But right now, Titan Gaming Mox still on that high from winning the last season. They were able to beat out their rivals from the previous season, who they beat out last week in the GOAT Kings, which has propelled them forward here to now beat in these finals. So I'm expecting that they're still on that extreme like ride of like, we're trying to win this all the way and repeat it.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, Flame been looking like a monster, but definitely Omega the Reaper been holding his own. What about you, Boo? You see any matchups you're excited to see tonight? See Lorraine calling out Bentage for the win already. Bentage, the Season 2 MVP, ready for the repeat performance.
Right, he's trying to get that repeat MVP, the repeat championship. It is going to be just absolutely insane for what we have coming up. And I just want to point out because Benchers definitely looked pretty strong last week in the mid lane role, but I definitely want to give a lot of just also you have to consider what Los Nomadas did in their previous games to get themselves here, working through that bot lane and really propelling themselves forward through claiming those objectives down there. And they both have strong suits to them for both these teams, but I'm expecting, if anything, Los Nomadas is going to expect to win through their bot side while having top side trying to mitigate as much as possible, not let Flame overstomp them. But then on the opposite end, Titan Gaming Mox is looking to play through the top side, try to get those objectives with the Void Grubs up top, and also emphasize a lot on Bentage and Flame to be able to carry them through the game while allowing Vixper and Blitz to be able to just kind of play their safe bot lane.
Yeah, totally agree. Junie's been killing it, along with Ray was on that bot side for Los Nomadas. Bulgaria has always been on point with objectives, so we'll see if he can pick that up. As I said, Flame and SimGym, we're having big weeks, so Titan Gaming Mox hoping they can repeat, and then Bentage just has always had those playoff buffs, so we'll see if that continues for this finals as well.
I'm ready. I don't know if anybody has any other call outs here, but before we get into the draft, don't forget on this finals day to help support the rest of the league and to help support even the champions here, don't forget to drop your prime subs or your regular subs on the channel and guarantee your 30 days of love here with Valhalla Esports. We're always priming for those subs, and you guys should always be priming to give them us too. And with that said, is the guys already in draft by chance?
The draft screen is up, ready, waiting for them to start it up for us.
Alrighty, so if that's the case, any other things really quickly? Bentage, go. Bentage, you got a real fan, man. You it's crazy. It's really nice to see that we have real people who have real fans in the chat there for them, that root for them all the time. And I think that's just it. Like Bentage literally is like Goku, where he's like trying to call for the energy of the spirit bomb. This person is like, I have the energy of just the earth alone, and I'm giving it to Bentage, and that's why he's going to win here today. And that is just hilarious because I think I saw that in the chat like last season. They were there too. So you're consistent. You're consistent. I definitely got to give you props on that one.
True. Lorraine out here being the biggest Bentage stan. We'll see if that power can lead them to victory. As I think we have a little bit of technical difficulties for Boo, but hopefully she'll get her mic figured out and rejoin us.
Can you hear me?
Now we can hear you. Hello.
Hello.
You have any matchups you're excited for that we haven't mentioned yet?
Well, if you haven't mentioned Ray Was and Pyro, that's one I'm personally looking forward to. I know both of them are really respectable support players, and I kind of fear playing into both of them, so that'll be interesting for me.
A corkscrew is not a technical difficulty getting called out by Blitzkrieg.
Wow.
Cookie out here supporting Pyro.
Go Pyro. Oh man, we got all the fans out here.
Yes, and as Malco said, if you want to avoid any random ads popping up as we go through the finals, definitely get those primes in or drop a sub. We can't do anything about the ads, but you can subscribe and avoid any of them randomly popping up.
It's always nice to have that little ad-free buff. It's nice.
For sure. And Los Nomadas is ready for the draft, waiting on Titan Gaming Mox. I believe Vixper is getting some water. But we'll start up this draft for game number 1 soon. Oh, we're gonna do a little bit of gambling tonight. Bet all those channel points.
I ain't got no channel points to bet. I lost them all on I think I bet it on Bomba. No, it wasn't Bomba Bros. I bet it all on Goat Kings, and yeah.
Put
I had
too
a lot
much
of faith.
belief in your old team.
Listen, the support over there made me look like a decent AD carry. I gotta have that faith.
That's right. Now you just gotta get the free points you get from watching, and then bet them all and hope you win big. You know.
Yeah, no, I might just have to go big or go home with my little 2K points that I managed to rack up over the last couple of streams.
Right.
I'm excited for this. This is gonna be.
Let us go, indeed. What about everybody out there in the chat? Who y'all think is gonna win? I know where Cookie and Lorraine are sitting.
You know, let's get a poll up. Let's do like a poll for overall who they think that's going to win, so we can maybe get some like kind of the votes who like between Titan Gaming Mox, Los Nomadas. Let people just kind of while we're gearing up for the draft to start.
Let me toss one up.
How you guys feel? You guys think is who's gonna take this series? Because we already got two people who are kind of going up against each other. At least when it comes to fans of different players. We got the Blitz fan. We got the Vintage fan. We got the Ray Was fans out there. Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of am a fan of Ray Was because his supporting is absolutely like his thresh clutch. It is so. I've seen the clutch lanterns. It is absolutely absurd to watch sometimes. And
Here,
I mean,
the
yes.
poll is up. Get your votes
Let's
in.
go.
Tell us who you're supporting. Let's see what everybody thinks before we get into the drafts and everything. And speaking of the draft, we are starting up now, so you can get those votes in as we watch the draft start up. Yeah. Toss it over there for us.
Let's go. Time to start calling out the draft. As we see here, Titan Gaming Mox has blue side, Los Novados on red. The first couple of bans are going through as we speak. First ban from Titan Gaming Mox is Karma. Second ban, Los Novados bans out is going to be Aatrox. The third ban of the game is going to be Swain. And now we're currently awaiting the fourth ban from the red side of Los Novados. I don't know why I'm saying fourth. It's really just their second ban, but you guys get what I mean. Really excited for tonight. So this is going to be an insane call out. Looking like this band's taking a little bit longer. Heckram banned on the side of Los Nomadas, wanting to make sure that they don't have that particular backline engaged. I haven't actually seen Heckram around a lot.
That's a very good ban from Los Nomadas. The quarters and semis, SimGym played Heckram and had very good games on him, so definitely a good ban there, just from looking at the past couple weeks.
And I love seeing the Zillion ban, which absolutely is a necessary thing. The way that champion is used can be extremely clutch. And we do see the Morgana ban very much respectable against Vintage. So this is going to be absolutely insane. Now we're getting right into the picks. First pick from Titan Gaming Mox awaits.
Thank you, Smoothie, for the Prime sub. You get your 30 days of love and is shouting out, "Let's go MVP," going for the repeat.
All right. Well, Smoothie, you were in that game. Come on, bro. We know where he lies. Boo, Melko, I'm pulling out the. Hey, we got Janelle with us. Let's go.
That's who I
Alrighty,
wanted to see in the chat. It's Janelle.
But
It's
First
your
pick
boy.
is going to be Senna.
Yep.
With the Jin going to Junie for Los Nomadas.
Jin very strong right now, and Junie, as we know, also very good. Thresh also one of Ray Waz's favorite champs, so a very strong bot lane out the gate for Los Nomadas. Let's see what Titan Gaming Mox wants to answer with.
You know, I'm gonna be a narcissist just for 2 seconds and say he did that for me, just cause I know it's really for the team, but like it's just hilarious because I'm very curious to see how both these teams are going to interact in the bot lane. Senna, I don't feel like Senna wants to really interact too much against these two, but the way that Junie and Ray Was plays, if they see an opening, they're going to go for it. So I'm not sure if the Maokai is going to end up. Actually, yep, it looks like the Maokai is probably going to end up in the support.
SimGym also had a pretty good Belveth game. It's going to hope to get some of those early kills and become an issue. And Los Nomadas winning the who we think will win the finals with 5 votes. So a little more support going that way. If you're supporting the Titan Gaming Mox boys, make sure you're heard in the chat. Give them that
I
support.
have not seen a Master Yi in Lord knows how long, and it is now officially locked in on the screen. And I like the response here with the Amumu immediately picked up by Los Nomadas to go against that. Interesting pick. I really have not seen Master Yi like in maybe like a year.
Yeah, I know it's one SimGym plays a fair amount, and then Another comfort pick coming out for Los Nomadas in that Amumu, as well as the Maokai they picked up. That's Blitzkrieg's go-to support. So a lot of comfort coming out from both sides, but also strong picks.
I saw. I'm not sure if you mentioned this earlier, but Timberland said like no Lux or Syndra banned for Junie. I was very. Honestly, I think the Jin, considering how strong Jin is currently, I think that would have been a more important ban against Junie. But yeah, it's still very much something to acknowledge is that Syndra that they can play down the bot lane. We do have the next couple bans coming through as we see the Singe ban from Titan Gaming Mods and Los Nomadas banning out the Silas.
Yeah, if a good band in that Singed, Omega the Reaper been playing that a fair amount and is very strong in the current patch. Silas is kind of always a nice ban. They have a couple good ults for him and just can become a monster. And the Seraphine want to deny a little bit of safety for Vantage in that mid lane, taking out the Seraphine and the Morgana. I wonder if he'll look for that Xerath now that he's been liking.
And now I wouldn't be surprised if Xerath or Vygar comes out for him here, giving him either some really good artillery or some potentially really good scaling alongside the Master Yi and the Senna. But smart to ban out the Seraphine from Los Nomadas, giving no potential for a flex to either go down in that bot side along with the Senna or to go mid to Ventage.
Right.
So there was definitely some really good moves made there, and more
Oh,
CC looking like
Lissandra.
it's gonna come out. Yep, the Lissandra being picked here. I actually kind of like that. They're really trying to counter this team and really make it so that they don't want to basically create a full engage type team against this, because this is a lot of anti-engage on the side of Los Nomadas.
Right. It was nice against E to have Lissandra ult as well. When he jumps in, you just ult him and then you can kill him before he can get out of it, ideally. See what the last two picks
Ideally,
are
unless
for Titan Gaming Bucks. There's the
yep, next.
Xerath. I called it. He's been liking that a lot. It gives him a lot of safety and plenty of long range damage, and he's been on point hitting a lot of those skill shots.
Also, to call it out, it's one of the most annoying champions to currently play against at this moment.
Now we'll
I
see.
absolutely despise Xerath with a burning passion.
Yeah, now we'll see what Flame's feeling with this final pick for Titan Gaming Bucks. Ooh,
They
with the
gave
Jace.
Oh,
Going
that's
for a
an
little bit
ego
of
pick.
spice. See
oh
what
man, they're trying to
Omega
give us.
wants to play into that.
They're giving us an exciting game. This game one, a Yi, a Jace. Oh man, they're really looking for a good game this time around. Flame feeling like he said this time, no, I don't got the Aatrox. I don't got any potential to actually like carry up there. Nah, I'm gonna show you guys a different carry, and he goes
I,
with the Jace.
yeah, I was kind of expecting the Jax to get pulled out. Zach top, I believe, also looking quite strong in the current patch, so not a bad pick there for Omega, I say. And as far as this draft, Titan Gaming Box might be lacking a little bit on the tank front, so if they're ever not ahead, I think they might have issues if they're just getting engaged on. But how do you feel about the teams?
I am worried on that tank side, as you had mentioned, when it comes to like just the Maokai being the support in this role. It feels like they're not gonna have enough tankiness to be able to. Basically, you have to hopefully kill the meat. Like hopefully that the meatballs don't hold you down enough where your team doesn't end up getting killed by their carries. But there isn't as much DPS on the side of Los Nomadas where I'm actually as worried about them just immediately getting blown up by somebody. The most likely blow up factor I think I see is maybe Lissandra with a full combo. But aside from that, there's not that big blow up factor, so maybe it won't really bite Titan Gaming Mox to only have the one tank.
Yeah, for sure. I do think if they get ahead on the side of Titan Gaming Box, they have a lot of snowball potential. If it's even, I think once you get to mid to late game, the CC from Zac, Amumu, and Thresh is gonna, and Lissandra is gonna be tough for Titan Gaming Box to deal with. But I'll go ahead and make up the poll soon, so everyone can bet your channel points on who you think's gonna win this game number 1 of the finals. And right now we're just waiting on Junie to happen. Then we can get it rolling.
Get rolling.
But I'll toss it over here as we wait, and then I can go ahead and make the poll. Prediction. Alright, starting the prediction. Get your points in while you can. And I'll toss it back to the draft screen as we wait for them to start this up.
Literally sitting here scared to bet my channel points.
I'm gonna toss out 2K, just for funsies. And this game, I'm believing in the low-C Nomadas boys. So right now, if you want to go for just the value pick, you can go with Titan Gaming Mox. It's right now 2K to 10K, but you never know as we get closer to it where the points are gonna land.
Right, I'm kind of waiting to see the odds because it just literally evened out.
I called it out and they evened it up. What's up? It's Andre
Yeah.
calling out Omega, saying go Omega.
Kind of hard to bet the odds when the odds are 50-50.
You always gotta bet the odds.
Think about it from like a meta standpoint. I really do like the bot side of Los Nomados significantly better, if that means anything. So maybe
I like the call out from Boosted saying go my top laner. Yep, got scooped up after you guys got eliminated. Might look at some rules and change how that works for next season, but
Yeah,
was
that
allowed
was
currently.
interesting.
But you ready to? Who do you think's gonna have the best skin game this game, Boo, based on the champs?
Best skin game. Okay, so if that Amumu goes Bumblebee Amumu, that's the winner. Or Meowkai. If there's a Meowkai or a Bumblebee Amumu, those are the dubs.
Yeah, I like the Meowkai. I don't know if it's one Blitz has or uses that often, but I do also appreciate that one. Amumu's got a lot of good skins though.
I think it's gonna be between Thresh or Amumu, just because Thresh generally has a lot of skins.
Now
and
we got
majority of them
20K
are
to
really
10K
good.
for Titan Gaming Mox now.
Damn, y'all got some faith in the season 2 champions, don't y'all?
They're betting those points. I think we're waiting on Junie. Went to the bathroom. We got some water, I believe.
Yeah, people, get your water ready, get your snacks ready, get ready for a game, do whatever you need to do, because we're probably in for a doozy of a best of 5. Don't forget, this is a best of 5, everybody. So strap in tight, because you're in for one hell of a ride on the highway to hell. Don't copyright me.
Copyright stricken. You think we'll have any invades in this one?
Oh, hell yes. Oh, look at Los Nomadas' team. Oh, it would almost be criminal for them not to invade within on the very beginning. Full 5-team invade through the bot tri-bush immediately like they did in the previous one. It's just gonna happen. You're looking at Thresh, Amumu, Zac. Immediate lockdown. Even if Lissandra misses, if Jin doesn't have W, you're at least getting someone locked down. And if you are able to lock down one of the squishies on their side somehow, catch them off guard, or at least, I would say personally, go after the mid laner. You might want to try to maybe seek out Bentage and hope to maybe get him started on the wrong foot immediately in this game, because right now he's playing on that playoff buff.
True. Yeah, and Los Nomadas does also very much like to invade, so it would track for them to do that. And if anyone's looking to get in those last minute points, oh, somebody messed up.
Now it's 49-51, guys. Come on.
Oh god. Got a dead even
don't
once
think it'd
again
be like that,
whenever I
but it
call out
does.
the poll. Those technical difficulties once again.
You cast a curse on the pole, man.
I'm keeping it. I'm making it tough for you to pick a side since you're trying to go for the value vote, you know.
No, I gotta get some of my points back, man.
Looking like we're going to a new lobby. I don't know if
Oh.
someone DC'd or what happened. Alright, you
Man,
got
is
10
it-
seconds to get your points in, get those votes in if you believe. And let's get this started once they get back into this draft.
I like seeing all the I like seeing how many points were betted up. There was just about, I want to say, almost 60,000 points put up just now between the two teams that got voted. That's some damn good interaction, guys. So this is about to be hella hype.
Very true, and very even, so we've got a lot of belief on both sides. The sketch patty lobby, no? Hopefully this time he
Janelle,
put
the warm
a
whiskey is
password
ready.
on it.
You got mine ready too, trust me.
I thought you didn't drink anymore, Janelle. What were the rules? Boo said whenever there's a 5-man bot or if,
Oh no, wait.
if an
I
Put the
wrote
rules
it
in
objective
the
is
down.
chat.
stolen,
I wrote it down.
shut
Hang
up,
on.
it's finals. Alright, fair. I was just asking.
You should just put the rules right in the chat, right into
I'm
the
putting
chat
them
for
in the
anybody
chat
to
right
join
now.
in.
Anyone of age who can play Boo's drinking game for the finals.
We
And
emphasize the of age part.
it is a best of 5, so strap in. We might have a long night. An objective is taken. Baron Dragon is stolen. Snabopsy gets 3-manned. Omega disconnects. Nexus dies. A team gets aced, and if someone pentakills, and a pentakill is 5 shots. Alright.
Yeah, this is
I drink for
looking like
every
a
CS.
Oh my god, Tim, we're not trying to die here.
That's crazy.
Oh, you guys might be.
I still got a game to cast.
I got. Yeah.
That's what the viewers can do. The caster's gotta stay,
Yeah, we gotta stay
somewhat
up in
coherent.
mind.
Oh, I just want to hear Malco going, I don't know what the hell's going on, but one team's winning.
I don't know what he just did, but that guy, cray screened.
That guy, he's a guy.
That's a guy.
I'm gonna have to. Maybe we'll do it one time for like a funsies thing, just to be like, hey guys, let's see what actually happens.
Yeah, we could
You're
have.
not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that
We
guy.
could do some for fun games like that you get smashed, you know. All right, back into the draft once again. Hopefully, there's no issues this time.
I don't know if I would ever survive the CS rule. I remember back in college we played one drinking game with me and my friends, and it was every time you missed a big cannon or you missed a cannon minion, that's when you had to take a shot. Worst thing ever when you're terrible at CSing.
You're like, I can miss all the other minions. I gotta hit this cannon.
The amount of times you'll get killed trying to go for the cannon minion because you're so hyper focused on it. Oh man.
Right.
It's like you gotta drink for your deaths too, so you just take 2 in 1.
I'm ready for more of your copy pastas, Lorraine, for Bentage tonight. I'm excited to see what you pull out.
There's about to be like some new ones, completely different from anything we've ever seen.
Someone's client is still bugged.
Someone else has a bug client?
No, it's the same person, so he has to restart and see if he could rejoin.
Bet it's Patty again.
Poor Patty never gets a break from you or me.
Cowardice for wisdom.
Well, right now they're still going, so it's not broken yet.
It's pretty okay. If they're just seeing all the same player in the lobby, that might be pretty okay. I've seen that happen before.
I just find it weird for when you're spectating. It's like you can look at blue teams' names, but you can't look at red teams' names.
Yeah, that's. I don't know about that one, Chief.
I don't know how I'm feeling about that one.
There's the Jace. I haven't really played against Jace on the current patch. I don't know how strong he is, but I'm assuming he's pretty good since I think Flame's been playing a lot. If anybody knows in the chat, you can let me know.
If anyone wants to give us a quick tidbit, the thing I've noticed is that did actually happen.
There was the issue. Ray was, I believe.
Yep.
Alright,
I
going
think
to
it's
a
like,
new
is it
lobby.
lethality items are just really strong or something like that right now?
Lethality's pretty good. Just because now you get to flat lethality, that doesn't have to scale up or anything. Yep, technical difficulties.
Small indie client company Completely agreed.
Yep, small indie company every time.
They only have so much money.
Vintage
We
is
can,
the GO at Power World as well. Damn. Whoa. Oh my god. The controversy that game has caused.
Has it?
It's been pretty interesting. That's
I,
that
I've
that's a
I've not paid attention to it at all.
I'm only level 35. Gee.
We're forcing Ray to start his own custom. I'm on
Only
level
recommendation I
35.
have for anybody who wants that game, if you have the extra cash, don't do the Game Pass edition. That thing crashes way too damn much.
Crashes on this game are too damn high.
Mm.
The crashes on this game. I didn't buy enough wine for this shit tonight. Oh wow, we actually have a decent one over here.
Oh, what kind of wine do you have?
Should have planned better, Vintage.
Basic. Didn't really get anything special.
Game Pass also doesn't have all the features unlocked. That's kind of lame. It's all good, you know. Rito is just too good at designing the client. But yes, thank you all for bearing with us in the technical difficulties.
Rito makes
Hopefully
so
the
much
next
money, but
one will work. No
Rito,
anarchy.
fix your game.
What about a little bit of anarchy?
No.
Just a little bit.
No.
I'm good with all the anarchy.
That's how we end up. That's how we end up with Beard's head removed from his body.
Wait, what?
If we have anarchy, they'll put Beard in the stockades and take his head off.
I guess that's true. All right, see you, Beard. It was nice knowing you.
Tragedy strikes. Valhalla overtaken by anarchists.
Rip Airbnb internet. Oh, that's rough. Next time you have to do it on your data or just make your phone a hotspot.
That's usually what I do if I have to. The struggle is real sometimes. I know that struggle.
Right. Guess so, indeed. I'm just here to get my shirt. That's right, you'll at least have 2 more games to get your gambling in. Because it is a best of 5. Thinking of a white one this time. You also have to talk to Beard. I think he does all the shirt shenanigans.
True.
Last time we could have gotten a whole jersey, but Vicksburg just didn't want to get in contact with him.
Oof.
Big oof.
Tim Melkor, go for it.
My ING to Melkor with you.
Oh, we got Ray was back in the lobby. Hopefully we can run this soon.
I'm gonna add something to the drink.
Alright, hopefully we have no technical difficulties in the client this time. Fingers crossed. Then we'll send it to a quick break with some music as we load in the game, and we'll be ready for some finals action for game number 1 in the Valhalla Esports final. Ah yes, good new rule, every time Ray disconnects, 1 shot.
Oh boy.
I think that counts as 2, because we had to, this is our 3rd lobby.
No, please. We're just adding all the new rules now.
Fortunately, I'm not partaking tonight, because my kids are already sick. I don't want to get myself sick any easier.
Eh,
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
I've already been through my bout of sickness. I don't need it anymore.
Right. I'm such a lightweight now, don't do me like that. Hey, we got the bands in, that's right. Getting the picks. That Zach Top is a pretty high win rate pick right now, so it'll be interesting to see how it does into the Jace. That Master Yi trying to farm up and kill people, but has a lot of CC to contend with.
I just
New Kid Boo.
I love that. I love that so much.
like I've never been anything out of like gold elo and generally in ranked. So like the only experiences I have with Master Yi's is just watching them just go in, and that's all they know how to do is just go in.
Yeah, in low elo, it's either the Yi gets fed and they pop off, or they don't and they do nothing.
And I'm always praying that they do nothing. At least when they're on the enemy team, I'm always praying they do nothing. For some reason, when they're on my team, they don't exist.
Alright, we're making it through the second round of bans.
Woohoo!
Can make it to Ray's pick, and he gets it in. We'll know we can make it into the game.
Okay. I want a turn.
Alright, just 4 more picks. We can do it.
Sitting here, I'm holding my breath.
Nope, not set. Don't pick the wrong champion.
Don't ban somebody's pick either.
Can Ray do it?
I believe in him. He's got this.
It's got the
He's
hover.
got this.
It's gotta hit
Got
the
the
lock
thresh
in
on
button.
screen.
Oh, we did it. Alright. We're gonna make it into the game, everyone. Alright, let me toss it to a quick pause for us, and then we'll be back ready to watch game number 1 of the finals. Catch you all in a little bit.
I have often dreamed of a far off place where heroes are welcome, would be waiting for me, where the crowds would cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be." I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. Down an unknown road to embrace my feet. Though that road may wander, it will lead me to you. And a thought door. I will go the distance. I will search the world. I will face its arms. I don't care how far. I can go the distance till I find my hero's world complete. Arms.
Alright, everyone, get in the game number 1.
Real quick. Alrighty, so as we look into the skins, I'm already liking both. Alright, so we have Emumu. I didn't
Classic.
classic. I see it's a cosmic Lysandra. I guess that's a cosmic, some type of thresh skin. Actually, I've never seen that
No, I
one.
think that's the no, that's not the prestige one.
Winter thresh skin.
Does he have a winter skin?
I think he does.
Ooh, I like that E skin. Wait, is that an astronaut?
That's an astronaut Maokai.
Astronaut Maokai.
I think we have our winner. Unless there's an E-boy Zareth.
Minions have spawned.
Oh yeah, that Xerath skin that actually gives him a face.
Yes. So good.
Where's your
I think that's
pasta?
the Arcana Xerath. I don't think Bentage is using that one right now. Alrighty, so unfortunately, I was completely wrong from earlier. We did not get any kind of invade.
Honestly,
and
I'm
it's-
shocked.
It's-
Nomadas always invades. Come on now.
They had the right team for it too. Like it was completely expected, and I don't know.
Almost too expected.
It's almost like Titan Gaming Mox knows who they're playing up against.
Some good trades there from Flame, Omega missing the Q, and just the range disadvantage with the range Jace form.
We're definitely probably gonna end up seeing a lot of fighting going on in the top side. I wouldn't be surprised if the jungler on the side of hold on, nice hook there, level 2 already reached, able to not land it onto Vixper, but that's a lot of damage that was just dished out by both Junie and Ray was down there. Oh man, and they're still going for more. 4th shot, able to get onto Blitz and nearly takes him out. Oh, if they can catch one more hook like that, it's definitely going to be a kill for the side of Los Nomadas.
Kazuto also out here in the vintage MVP waiting room. Yeah, really good trade from them. They got level 2 first, and Ray hits the hook, gets a nice play.
If that W landed onto Vixper, that probably would have been the first blood right there. But unfortunately, they ended up on Blitz, which was probably the best case scenario in that situation for the side of Titan Gaming Mox on their bot lane.
For sure, for sure. Good little bit of sidestepping here from Snerbopsy. Benton should have the poke advantage with the range, but so far he's keeping up his farm and not getting brought too low.
I'm liking what we're seeing here, though. Oh,
Another
another
nice
nice hook. Lands the W, lands onto it. Gonna
Ooh,
get
that's a lot of
ignited.
charms.
That's gonna be very, very close. Senna's gonna be able to get away from there, but that's a force flash and heal from the Senna for only the ignite on the side of the bot side of Los Nomadas. So that's looking great for them right now.
Very well played by them. And Reaper trying to crash this wave. We'll see if Flame holds it. Looks like he's trying to. Reaper's staying. Where Simjim's here looking for his mid lane.
All right, so that's 2 people right now, and Snerbopsy had kind of low on that health. but he's gonna engage onto him. Flame able to get some damage on, but we now see the directed camera finally making the switch over to where Snurbopsy is, trying to bait them in. Amumu goes right in on top of them, able to lock down the Yi. Doesn't take the claw, but is dishing out the damage. First blood might be able to get it. Jin coming in at the right place, the right time with the W, landing right on the Master Yi and taking him out. First blood going Los Nomadas bot side.
The snipe from Junie saving Bulgaria. SimJim had him for the first blood without that help. And, Omega actually in a very good spot here. Could just back and TP. The wave's gonna push to him. It also has flame pretty low.
Yeah, so I like what we got to see there. They were able to turn all of that around. I was expecting the one of the drinking rules to come into play right there, where 3-man on the Snurbopsy, and that's why I called out it was
ready.
2 people. I was like, oh, there's 2 people here. Like, let's see if this happens. But instead, we end up getting a complete turnaround, and instead it ends up being Los Nomadas able to secure that and secure that first blood, and is able to go right onto their bot laner, who they would very much like it on.
I saw that. That was nice.
Flame not want to be careful. Mumu's actually here first, so.
And Bulgaria, true to form, already on the
he is.
Scuttlers. E in the area though, might find him.
Yep.
It has cryo.
Oh, he loses it. 1
Oh
health.
no! Oh,
Ooh,
that's
he's
one.
able to get it.
He stole
That's
it.
1 versus 2. But Bulgaria now able to jump right on top of them. You took my Void Grub. I'm looking to take your life. This is basically a 1v1. Omega the Reaper able to take out SimJim here. Flame looking to run away. Flashes in. That was a flash that didn't need to be used. You could have just backed away with the low health bar. He wasn't going to re-engage. Oh, but Ray was not going to be able to get that land on that hook. But topside able to get another kill for Los Nomadas.
Yeah, well played there. Good smite to get that steal from SimJim, but too low, gets caught out. I agree, Kazuto. SimJim's on more of a late game champ. Normally he likes those early ones. And I think they're a little lacking on the engage / tank front as well.
Yeah, it's going to be really important here
Jolted.
for... Oh man, able to really land those there. Oh wow, that was actually very, very well done. I gotta really give him more props for that Xerath play, because he's really good at the champion.
This is game 1 Salt. They started off pretty late. Yeah, and Ventus did force the.
Oh, hold on, the 1v1 might be able to happen here. Omega the Reaper able to get the solo dolo top side against Flame here. Right now, Los Nomadas looking real strong.
Vantage was able to force out the ult from Snurbopsy, so still an ult for ults, but very well played there. Zach just base damages and healing is ridiculous, so despite being low, is able to trade and not even lose his passive. It's kind of why that champion's busted right now. This game is over already. Might be. But they do have scaling if they could get some money on their side.
Right, you still got Senna, you still got SimJim on the Master Yi, who could become an entirely crazy tear at some point. He's not going to flash over the wall. I don't think it's worth risking your life for the first Drake of the game. But now you actually might end up losing it potentially, having the potential to take. Yep, nope, not going to end up taking anything, but made you learn your lesson there. Not worth risking your life for the first Drake.
He walked into the wrong neighborhood.
Yeah, he was in the right neighborhood. He was on his side of the map. But they just kind of came in and took over his hood.
That's not his hood no more.
He said, "We're Crips over here, yeah, and we taking over."
Damn, where's Criplord at when we need him? The hero we needed the most.
He vanished.
Nice ward there on the blue, gonna catch out that E on the blue buff.
Right now, it's big macro play from the side of Los Nomadas that's actually taking out, but also individual performances almost lands it. But it's just these individual performances from each of the laners are all able to do something. Like I personally believe like we're just looking like the strong lane assignments are overall going to Los Nomadas' side.
Oh, here comes another ult from Benton.
Might be
a lot of happy feet.
He's keeping them on their toes, literally, and that was good for Snurbopsy able to dodge all that out. That ult might be useful for later on soon enough.
Watch out, an ad's coming in just under 30 seconds, so if you want to get a sub in real quick and avoid it, now is your time. Can't
Don't
do
forget to
anything about it.
We wish we could be ad free, but at least you can get the subs.
Ooh.
Goes in a Mumu from the
Ooh.
back wall, able to land a Q and get Bob's on the kill. But now Simjim looking for revenge for his mid laner as to Bulgaria, able to do a lot of damage and is able to take the kill. As we see 5-0 when it comes to the kills department, and they keep on going. Open up the curtain. 2, 3. Gonna have to defend your bot laner as 4 shots, 2 of them missing, but it's gonna force you off your own turret. And still the bot lane looking real strong from Los Nomadas' side. Los Nomadas overall 3k up, and they're looking for more.
Bulgaria hitting Bentage with a back shot. Very true, a nice Q over the wall from him. Now starting up those last 5 Void Grubs. Looking like it'll be 5-1. He trying to run over, so maybe he can smite one more away.
I actually would be kind of scared right here, and that's what I was scared of. Ray is not afraid. Flash in, able to get him into the engage. Ray was not looking to lose his life here, and is gonna lose it with the ignite as Blitz is able to take that kill onto the enemy support. First kill for him.
And looking like we ended up with the 5-1 in the Void Grubs, so they should get a couple extra minions when they siege towers.
The Void Grubs matching the kill count right now.
Actual piss smurf from Blitz. Yeah, it was a very nice play. Got him under tower and ulted him. Well done by Blitz and Vixper to pick up that kill.
Oh, flash out from Flame. Omega
Ooh.
really liking this Zac right now. Flame not knowing what to do, trying to get away, having a flash auto. Boom! Omega the Reaper, another solo on the top side.
The solo bolo.
Oh, Ray is here. But it's not where you want to be. Having a flash away from Snurbopsy. And the ult not up right now for Zera, so he's not able to try to take that kill. Simjim is now here, wanting to jump on top of them. Not going to land the hook. Lantern snare into the tower. Having to use the Q to try to get away. Simjim almost losing his life on that counter engage.
That was a really good play by Simjim.
Yeah, really nice escape with the Q. Yeah, this was kind of the worry I had when we had the Jace lock in. I know Omega is down to play some tanks, and I was afraid a tank might be an issue. The Zac especially, just because he's so strong right now. And a lot of the champs that are strong in the meta right now are ones Omega likes, so it's been really helping him this patch.
When the patch is, the patch is the 6th player for the side of Los Nomadas is what you're saying.
Hey now.
At least in the top lane, but like Jin's super strong right now, and Junie loves Jin, so yeah, it's very helpful for what they like to play.
Does that mean she could be Ginny?
Yeah.
That's probably the ult account.
But right now, Los Nomada's getting everything they want, other than the one death from where he was. Titan Gaming Box gonna have to figure out what they're gonna do to even out this game and try to get back into it, sitting at a little over a 3k gold deficit.
And those Void Grubs definitely looking to help take some of those tower plates down with, I believe, 2 more minutes on them. So they're going to try to look to push this in. But Simjim is now trying to be, every time an objective is up, he wants to be there at least somewhat reactively. And right now, I think it's going to land the snare. Not going to be anything he's going to be able to get into. Stunned up, locked down. He's not going to be able to do anything. Simjim losing his life as Los Nomadas is able to secure that Mountain Drake for themselves. And now the bot lane moving down that side. Bentage was looking to help, but with now the disengage, the map changes over to Infernal, and that's another kill over to the side of Los Nomadas.
Another one, says Janelle. What were the rules on shots? Was it a steal?
Man.
Was it
It's
a
supposed to
steal?
be, I think, a steal, but no steal was to be had there. But Bulgaria ends up taking a kill as the life is lost for Bench is the MVP, not looking right now. And we do see Vixper looking for the fancy feet to get away. Right in the middle, under the tower, Bulgaria looking good. Ult coming out from Vixper on the center to save the rest of his life and potentially snipe the kill, but Bulgaria able to get away. Omega the Reaper just doing his solo stuff up there. He really wants to try to keep bullying this Jace.
Yeah, for sure. Hasn't even lost his passive yet, so feeling very comfortable 2 levels up. Jumping over that big
Over
wall.
the wall.
Zac can just go that far.
I'm sure this is not the matchup that Flame was expecting to have, and I mean, considering also, I believe they had the counter pick on Los Nomadas' side, so this was just a very.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it probably seems like a very well worth it counter pick.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it could have been okay with the Jace if they had a more early game jungle who could have come and ganked, try to got him ahead. But I don't think it's the best pick when you have the E. Because originally they were hovering the Belveth, and I think that could have been an okay pick. Still more late game, but you have a little more agency to gank early.
I guess they were just looking for potential late game insurance aside from the Senna that they had selected, which
Yeah, but with what they ended up with, they have plenty of late game. But might have just been unsure what they were going for in the draft at the time. Now, Los Nomadas looking at this Rift Herald.
Fuck, it's about to be another one.
he really wants to fight him. We're still waiting to see Reaper lose his passive. Has not lost it once this game. So yeah, looking really strong.
Objective.
Another objective taken.
Objectives, or is it just any objective taken?
Any objective. Towers, grubs.
Then another one.
Lord. Keep adding him onto the rule. Flame now feeling good. He's looking to chase.
Oh, Bulgaria's here.
Too late. Oh, the fancy feet. He still has the second charge. Oh, able to land, but you do got the Yi on him. And he's using his ult trying to land onto Bulgaria, but you now have to fight 2 tanks against the Yi. And I think that's not gonna end up being the case. Instead, Yi's just gonna leave. They can't do anything else. So red team's able to secure another kill on the top side, and they're looking to use this Rift Herald to get this last tower as well.
Tragic for Flame.
And that's another one, as we do see a fight. Jungler and top laner versus jungler and mid laner. Slim Jim can't get away. No ult used by the ult used by Slim Jim earlier. Can't get him to run away. Omega the Reaper chasing him down. Gonna bring him in. Bulgaria now on a killing spree. The Rift Herald looking for a final charge. Not gonna be able to get it, but instead going under snare down the previous MVP. Omega the Reaper now unstoppable under the tower. Looking to lose this passive. Not again. No.
Goodness.
Wow, there's a lot happening.
There's a lot happening, going back and forth continuously, and we do see the confidence right now, though, from the side of Titan Gaming Mox's bot lane as they look to chase down using the ults and everything, but the flash used by Ray was to be able to get himself safely within distance of his tower so they could not force any more of an engage. Well done.
Yeah, I forgot about that too, Janelle. I realized my mistake.
Yeah, it's a rough rule when you have Bulgaria in the game. He goes for everything on spawn.
I should have thought about that.
It's like, you know he's gonna be there, and it's kind of hard to play around that when someone is constantly looking to be active around the spawns of their of like any potential objective. And that's why we're seeing like these objectives are getting taken so often. Flash in on top of Jin. Junie looking to try to get away, able to use the lantern to help him get out. Not gonna be able to get Ray was out though, and unfortunately he loses his life there. But that was an insane lantern save, and yeah, you might want to back up just a little bit more. They're still looking for you, and with that much loss and without Ray was there, I think this might be the first dragon secured by Titan Gaming Mox.
It's unfortunate for Titan Gaming Mox. The 2 kills they have gone to the support, so not getting gold where they need it when they're lacking in it. Might find some Bopsy.
Ult use, tower gone. Sir Bopsy able to fancy feet? No, sir. Gonna be able to get taken out by benches, and now Omega the Reaper gonna have to try to run away as they're chasing him down from the other side. Finally, a winning fight that they were able to find from the side of Titan Gaming Mox to take this game and be able to finally take one final objective. There's a big shutdown going right over to the Senna, but now Junie on a killing spree. He's able to take out the enemy support. Ult used by the Amumu trying to help Sim to get away, but double kill going right over to the Junie as they were able to get out the enemy jungler. Shut down though the Flame as Flame is able to take out the enemy jungler, and they're trying to get more. Ray might be taken out here by the enemy mid laner. Bentage almost able to secure that kill for himself. Shock blast not going to be enough. Almost giving that away. Almost took Flame's life. But that was such a crazy fight.
I just want to point out that there were, in fact, more than 3 people in Snurbopsy's lane. Take a shot.
Yeah, Yeah, a lot of shutdowns going over Titan Gaming Mox. Bring the gold closer. Still a little over a 4K gold lead for Los Nomadas, but the gold going where they want it. Getting Jace to shut down and Senna, and I think Bentage's go is also a shutdown. Not 100% sure, but
It,
a lot of gold going
it's
their way. Hopefully, letting them get back into this game and put up a fight.
It sucks though because they wanted to try to do all of that fighting to potentially secure the Drake here, and now they have to fight into a full Los Nomadas team once again because of the fact that they all managed to respawn. We see the ult being drawn out from Bentage first. We do see Junie able to go unstoppable as the kill is secured onto the Master Yi. With the Master Yi gone, that's another objective that's going to be claimed for the side of Los Nomadas. Omega the Reaper going over the wall, no passive, not afraid, as he's able to stop anybody from the backline. Bench gonna lose his life to Judy. Judy able to get another kill as he goes into domination mode on the Jin. Blitzkrieg gonna have to lose your life here as you're trying to get away. Ray was clutch on the hook around the Krug, and the curtains open as we see Judy once again securing another kill, going godlike. 16 to 5K gold lead for Los Nomadas, and still looking damn strong.
Junie, the only remaining unkilled player, but 7-0-1 on that Jin, just a monster.
Well, hold on, Vixper on the other side there on the Senna, still remaining unkillable in this game as well.
I meant for Los Nomadas, but you're right.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
oh my god, they're
only in the
taking
game.
Baron. Please,
Another
God.
objective.
Oh, no.
They just want everything and leave nothing for the side of Titan Gaming Mox to take. Ray might end up losing his life here as the Bentage is able to put the ulti down. Red team ends up securing that Baron, and I don't think anyone is going to lose their life for taking that double objective. They actually get away with both. Los Nomadas now propelling this game forward.
Yeah,
Damn,
one play, good
Nomadas
TP.
really out here making us take double shots.
Good TP from Snurbopsy, zoning off the entire team of Titan Gaming Mox and not losing his life. They will pick up a consolation mid-tower, but still losing a lot of objectives.
They could take a shot and a half because it was an objective bounty claimed.
I'll do a full shot. I ain't scared. Although this bottle's almost empty because Patty just takes everything on cooldown.
Now it's gonna be napping game 2.
Oh. Judy going legendary, still remaining unkillable as they're able to get the kill on the blitz in the mid lane.
What happened?
We got a what?
I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Client. Client.
Hello.
If I back up.
Back up like slightly. The client doesn't like us anymore.
Interesting.
How does it pause? Let's have to watch Blitzkrieg get caught by that hook once again.
Unfortunate to see this having to happen. See that twice, and seeing Junie still.
Alright,
Oh.
where are we at? Like 21:30. I'll try to reload.
More technical difficulties, unfortunately, because Riot has
Small indie company. Small indie company.
Or maybe it
small
was a
indie
forfeit.
company.
Did they Oh yeah. Okay, must have been a forfeit.
Oh. Oh, so it just stops like that?
Wait, what?
Alright, well, sorry about that. Los Nomadas won. Apparently the replay just broke. You know, right? Small indie company. Hopefully,
But that means a
game number
Nexus
2 won't
guy.
fuck up.
Take a shot.
Yeah, either way.
For every time we have to say Riot, small indie company, take a shot.
Oh god. No, I think there's been enough this first game.
Listen, this could be worse. This could be okay.
Ooh, that would be fun. I kind of want to do a tournament that does ultimate bravery now that we have new items.
Actually, that would be pretty fun. Just be like, hey teams, we'll just do like a quick tourney for a day. Like
Back
just like
in my day, we had We had hide and seek on Ascension, and it was so good.
Right, has a
You-
bug in spectate. Well, isn't that just wonderful?
Why now? Why this week?
We're
It's having
taking
bug?
Taking
objective off
objective.
the rules. Alright, well let me give the points to the Los Nomadas believers. Where did you put your points, Malka?
I think it was actually Titan Gaming Mox because they were against odds.
Oh, here
I'll
we
tell
go.
you momentarily once we declare points.
What kind of change-ups do you guys think Titan Gaming Box needs to bring out? I think
Banning that Zach.
the Zac or just a different pick top. I think Thresh needs to go. Just Ray is way too good on that champ, and then potentially the Jin also.
If the first three bans I don't see end up actually, as you mentioned, end up being the honestly Zach, Jin, Thresh, this is gonna be a very very rough game for the side of Titan Gaming Mox once again.
For sure. Well, apparently we might end up losing the last 3 minutes of most of the games because there's a bug in the spectate, but hopefully it won't happen every time. But we'll do our best.
Small indie company.
Small indie company.
Totally. Definitely
Believable.
not copium.
Titan Gaming Mox taking the red side for game number 2.
Okay.
So that should help out Flame getting to do a counter pick. I'm assuming they'll save her hit for him. And then I'd like to see SimJim on a more early game pick. I think he does better on those. Has a little more pressure on the map, and once he gets some of those kills, can snowball pretty well.
Just giving SimJim that agency is probably gonna help Los Namada or Titan Gaming Mox significantly.
Right.
Bentage was able to hold his own, and it seemed like Vixper and Blitz were actually playing decently well into the bot lane from Junie and Ray was. So they might not actually still be as worried about potentially Jin and Thresh down there, but it's definitely. So I honestly don't think the bot lane needs to really change too much. Maybe again getting your jungler on somebody who can have a little bit more agency in that early game, and then but I think for Flame, if you can't get the Aatrox, maybe look for something a little bit more bruiserish that can help you fight a little bit more into like something like a Zac or into more tanky or to more tanky things like maybe bringing out Jax, but.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think they did do pretty well in the lane. It's just Ray is so on point with those hooks, as we saw when they were fighting. It makes team fights really easy for him.
We're going 5 games and getting everything off cooldown to make sure all the casters get plastered. Oh boy, those words basically rhyme. So
But looking like we're gonna be coming up on draft number 2, so I'll send it that way, and we'll wait for this to get started. And here we go, getting the draft for game number 2. Los Tomatos taking away that Aatrox once again. I'd expect them to do a pretty similar ban since it worked out well. Game number 1, Titan Game Box taking out that Jin. Definitely a good ban since Junie's just so good on it. And the Thresh, I agree. Just that, but both of them get to play those champs way too much for how good they are on them. And then the Karma banned away from Snurbopsy. Los Tomatos keeping the same Aatrox, Hecarim, and Morgana. You know, guys, I'm drunkish. And Los Tomatos going with the first pick, Amumu, liking a game number 1, one of Bulgaria's comforts.
I think
Makes
that's
sense.
I think that's a very good consistent pick. If you just want something that can have very good team wide CC, I don't think there's anything wrong with picking up the Amumu immediately. It just kind of fits a lot of different bills. And now that it also, I mean, this was a long time ago, but having that double charge is absolutely great. Titan Gaming Mox, though, able to get the Senna Seraphine, so having the potential to flex all over the place with both Senna and Seraphine, basically, at this point. Seraphine can potentially be able to go in that support or the mid lane, and then AD carry or bot or support for the Senna there as well.
Yeah, for sure. They got that Lux, so it might be the AP carry bot that Junior likes to play sometimes.
Honestly, I'll be very interested to see if Snirbobsy ends up taking the Lux here, trying to go and kind of like out control mage Vantage here.
It is a flex for Snirbopsy, so that's entirely likely.
Yeah, and then the Blitzcrank saying you took away one hook champion, I'll play another one. Whiskey was not the choice. And then the Trundle, which I believe will go in the jungle, but could be a flex once again.
I'm gonna say this right now. I want to believe this. I think the Blitzcrank might have actually been not worse in the sense of like a pick for Ray was. It might actually be worse in the sense of going up against it from Titan Gaming Mox because it's so much more punishing when you get pulled in by a blitz hook where Thresh either has to force himself in or walk up to try to get you within the flay. Literally, Blitzcrank just pulls you full on in and knocks you up, and you're basically stunned for about 3 seconds that you can't get away from him.
Right.
So this might be a lot more punishing if we actually see, and we saw him being pretty consistent on the hooks from the Thresh. So this is actually looking pretty scary.
Junie calling Blitz top. There's a Zac ban from game number 1. Don't want to see that again. Ban the Silas again for Los Nomadas.
I think I like these bands. I like all these bands. It definitely forced the teams to kind of like change up a little bit.
I'd assume they'd ban like Sinster or Lysandra. Lysandra did a good job at CC. But does leave Singe open if it's one Omega wants to blind pick. And the Zerath ban saying take away a little more range from the vintage.
I don't think he'll blind pick the Singed.
Honestly, I wouldn't be
Just
overly
took away
surprised
flex
if he did.
picks.
I wouldn't be surprised either, but I know he wouldn't prefer it.
I don't prefer it, but it means you can kind of ignore lane if you want to. But we'll see what they pick up here, if they send Seraphine mid or butt. Going with the Maokai, so I believe it'll be Seraphine mid and the Mayo Senna once again. Grabbing the Tryndamere, which could be that Tryndamere mid that Snirbopsy likes to run. Would make sense since that would make the Lux AP carry make sense.
Strangely enough, I kind of want to see the Lux go mid and see Syndra in this bot side since it's not banned here. There's just something about how powerful Syndra has been for the last couple of patches, and honestly, after the item changes, she only got better. I think having the control mage of the Lux in the mid lane and having more of that like extreme like burst mage in the bot lane might actually be better. But we instead see Los Nomadas picking up the Gragas and that being put up into the top side here. So we're gonna see Omega the Reaper on that, and I believe now there was actually quite a few flex picks going on the side of Titan Gaming Mox, which is one of their strong suits. So let's see what's going on here.
I guess now they're gonna pick a champ for Flame unless he wants Trundle into Gragas, but we'll see what they're thinking. Kindred, so yeah, it'll be Trundle top into Greg and a Kindred jungle. So I haven't seen Simgem on Kindred, but once you get a couple of marks, it can be a terror. Trundle into Gragas isn't ideal for the Trundle, but once you get ult, you're okay in the 1v1 because you can kind of 1v1 whoever. And then Benton's trying to play safe on that Seraphine, which he's comfortable on, but will have a Tryndamere trying to spin into his face. How you feeling about the matchup?
I honestly like the Titan Gaming Mox comp that they're playing right now seems more like Titan Gaming Mox.
Yeah, for sure.
This is more of a comp I kind of expect from them.
My bad. I was delaying them from starting game number 2. But yeah, I do like their draft. This is also very much Los Nomadas draft that they like to do with the AP carry. I think the Titan Gaming Box is better into it for this game, so
I'm expecting a much more even game this time around.
yeah, again, it'll be on SimGym to try to make stuff happen early, and then we'll have to see how well Vixper and Blitzkrieg can play into his Lux poke and the Blitz hooks. And then see if Bentage can stay safe against Snurbopsy's Tryndamere.
Honestly, Tryndamere is a bane of like League of Legends existence.
I don't know how much I've seen Omega play Gragas, but if you know the trades, you can kind of trade into melee tops without them ever being able to really trade back. Have to see how that goes.
He's just gonna go into you and then just walk away.
Bold
And you just have to
card
watch it
move.
happen. Literally just gotta sit there and watch it happen. No choice.
Oh, Bulgaria getting wife gapped once again. Making
Oh
us wait
no.
for jumping into game number 2. The classic.
The classic.
Dibs on voting tight in this game. Our entire season. Alright, now they're ready.
I'm waiting to see. I'm about to say. I'm waiting to see if Janelle's gonna say something about his points because of he's the reason why I have no points anymore.
It's alright. When
Decided
we were
to-
doing the bets against each other, I was stealing all his points. So, it's alright.
Oh man, the one time I bet against him, he literally took everything from me. We went band for band. I got 5,000 to put on right now. No, I don't know why I listened.
And here we are into the actual draft for game number 2. I will make up the vote real quick so everyone can say who they think is gonna win.
Understood. Eventually. I do not rest. I say.
And the prediction is started, so get your votes in.
We must all make our choices.
I'm putting 5K on TGM. All right, I'm officially calling out win trading.
Bulgaria does this every time.
Last series we had a game where it kind of actually happened though. It was a little fishy.
A little fishy.
Just a tiny bit of fishy.
Chow says that's all my points. Let him have it.
I just got 2K of my points back. I need to wait a little bit.
I guess I'll put my points on Los Nomadas since they've known you. Let's go with 5,000 this time.
Well, now I'm just mad.
I'll bet 5,000 so that when Bulgaria ints the game away, it evens out since he's betting on the enemy team.
You can't cage me for long.
Vote against me. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Succumb to the dark side.
Do it.
Let's put some. We'll put some points in. I got some points I could put in. We'll throw a little something. Let's see if I can win some points right now.
Alright. As we're loading back into this one, I'll toss it to another quick pause for us, and we'll get back to you as we're loading up the game. Be back in a second.
Polymailers are a great way.
The waves among the sea, mountains mighty tall, fields of blood and sea, the night before the fall, hail to victory, the sacrifice we share, sounds of harmony. Valhalla is alive, wars of history, tales be told along. We shall must away to fight another day. The waves amongst the sea, mountains mighty tall, fields of blood and sea, the night before the fall, hail to victory, the sacrifice we share, sounds of harmony. Valhalla is alive, wars of history, tales be told along. We shall must away to fight another day.
Sorry.
Alright, we are back as we're loading into game number 2 of the Valhalla Esports Season
Imagine.
3 Finals.
I'm not even playing my knuckles cracked like I was. Alrighty, so I think this time, I really want to see an invade this time. It's much easier with the Blitzcrank to be able to just yank somebody from over the wall.
We see pings for it, so Los Nomadas feeling it this time. They said, hey, we got this blitz. Oh, 3 monitors? Good, you know. I was afraid you were abandoning us. Los Nomadas trying to potentially find Simjim here.
Oh man, I don't think Simjim knows. Oh,
Force
flash!
flash.
Having a flash out, so close.
Ray was going for it. Has that Hex Flash, so it's a little more worth for him. And forcing out that Kindred Flash. Not the worst person to lose it on, since you're safe in the jungle for the most part. And
Yeah,
I don't
but
think Bulgaria will go for an invade on Mumu, but you never know with him.
That's where I would kind of still be afraid though. We saw that Amumu definitely dealing some damage last game and doing some serious work. So I think we should definitely play out for it to be careful.
For sure, for sure. But looking like it'll be a bot side start for both junglers. And Snarbapsy put on pressure already, spinning and slapping Bentage with the big sword, but losing out a little on trade. Minions hit him and had all those autos come through.
And that's gonna be a lot of damage onto Snarbopsy immediately like that. Not a fun time for him, it seems.
Really good
And
early
already
trade
we
here
also
from
see Flame.
Just punishing that Omega only has a body slam, so it's harder for him to proc that phase rush and run away. And
These
Chomp.
are some. It's honestly very good to see like this back and forth trading right now. Titan Gaming Mox actually feeling like they're a little bit stronger. Vintage not afraid. Omega definitely trying to back Flame up away from him, but this is looking a little rough for Gragas up on the top side.
Ooh,
Yep.
spicy Q.
Nice hook. I think it'll be rough for Gragas
Ooh.
until he gets a couple of levels, and then he'll be more okay. But Flame doing a good job getting that XP lead and zoning the minions while he has the advantage. Oh, a flash.
Oh, right, flash into it. Gonna force the flash away from Vintage as well.
Yeah. Indeed, Snarbopsy getting lucky with none of them crits, letting Vintage stay alive.
Oh boy, I think this is definitely gonna be a little bit more rougher for the bot side. It's oh man, hook in gonna be landed onto them, rooted. Oh, having a flash out, ignite gonna be ticking down. Blitz not gonna lose his life, but it was pretty damn close. This is what I meant by that. Blitzcrank being significantly a little bit more punishing than the Thresh. Like you more than likely are gonna have to definitely flash away from him.
Oh yeah, for sure, but Blitzkrieg able to get out of there with his life, so didn't give over a kill. As Snarbopsy's now finding Simgem.
But they also have
Another hook.
3 people here able to pull him in. First blood going over to Junie as the Kindred loses his life there.
Oh man. Man, it's just a monster with these hooks. But a little bit behind as far as Simgem right now, about half the CFs of Bulgaria, since he lost his life looking for that trade near mid.
It ultimately just ended up coming down. I like the fact that we saw how the bot lane immediately rotated up in order to help. I like that Los Nomadas consistently do that. It's, hey, we need a little bit more, we need a little bit of help up here, and they did have the pressure to be able to engage first, and that led to that first blood, and that's double first blood both games for Los Nomadas so far, and generally when they get first blood, they're rearing to keep propelling that lead forward.
Flame actually setting up a freeze here while he has a huge HP advantage, and just is winning really hard on CS, so doing a great job controlling the wave top lane.
This is probably going to be that lane that ends up getting you know, there's always the sack lane, and I think right now it's looking like the Gragas, even though he's trying to stay up in the EXP department, it's definitely going to be rough for him. Oh no, Bentage, you were a little too close, and the solo dolo in the mid lane as Snarbopsy able to take out Bentage on the Seraphine. And we're seeing the Void Grubs now being grabbed by the mid side. A grub now stolen by Kindred, but 2 are secured by Bulgaria as we see another solo fight going on. And that top side flashing away, not going to be enough as Kindred's able to secure that kill on Omega the Reaper. And immediately switches right back down to the bot lane as we do see some fighting going on in that side. Flash was just used by Senna as she was pulled in by the by Ray was on the Blitz.
Trying to see who got all the bugs.
It was 2-1 for Los Nomadas.
2-1. Alright. Very nice for Simgem there to get a kill. And well played by Flame, didn't die, and was able to maintain the freeze pretty well. Gragas might have been able to just break it, but still very far ahead in that CS.
It's gonna be. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Trundle is a pretty big force. Yeah, Snurpopsy's gonna be annoying every time that Bentage gets caught out with no flash there against Snurpopsy. It's just gonna be a tear to deal with. And as we can see, on cooldown, once again on the objective from Los Nomadas, they're playing to their team strength and like how they like to play, knowing that no one can come from behind them now on the blue side. It's even safer for them to go on to these dragon objectives like they have been doing.
Yep. Showing once again, Bulgaria likes to take objectives on cooldown.
If that's still part of the drinking rule, you never have to worry about if you're not going to be drinking with Bulgaria on screen. Oh man, that pull lands a lot of CC, and that's going to be a death as Ray was able to secure that kill onto Vixper. Not going to be able to get Blitz out. He's able to just walk away, but that's unfortunate as Vixper gets pulled in there, and that's a lot of gold going into that bot lane's pockets.
True. They are very used to playing these AP carries on the bot lane and are showing why they like to push and punish with them. It's constantly having the poke, so they're able to keep Titan Gaming Mox's bot lane under tower and then just push effectively and rotate, get their team leads.
Flame and Omega are having some fun up here, but I think Flame is having more fun right now on this Trundle. Trundle is just very interesting. I haven't seen, like, there's always a point in every patch where Trundle becomes extremely strong, and this is looking like one of them right now.
Yeah, Trundle's been really good since the new season. I didn't expect him to have a huge lead on Gragas, but just getting that level 1 so far ahead for himself has just maintained it really off of that. Like, if you're gonna set up that much wave control that early, you're gonna look good in like any lane matchup.
Blitz now trying to roam around, being able to help facilitate more on his team. It's just gonna end up unfortunately leading to Snurpopsy just trying to back away. 3 people in Snurpopsy's lane. That's another drinking rule, as you guys can see. But he now has 3 in his lane looking to help him.
Simgem up top again. They might look for the dive onto Omega the Reaper, but support is on the way.
You may think he's alone, but he's got help. Now call the ambulance, but not for me, as we do see Bulgaria looking to go in onto Kindred. Flashes being blown everywhere. The Q's not gonna land, and now Ray was activating the movement speed. Nice cask right into the ultimate. Snurpopsy able to take out Flame, and Kindred now using the Lance Respite to go ahead and live under the turret. Gonna have to walk away, but that's a nice little kill, and that was a nice casket, or nice cast being able to be used. Jumps in onto him. Snurpopsy on a killing spree. He's able to take the life of the Kindred, pulling in Blitz, and is gonna try to flash under his tower, but he might not be able to get away. Oh, he does, as now the TP being used, and I believe that's the Seraphine now coming in to help the team. We see that she's gonna try to do some, but Snurpopsy I think is ready to try to take this fight. They probably could have taken this 3v2.
Potentially. Trundle is showing up, and now they can look for these void grubs once again.
Yeah, it looks like Bulgaria is heading right up to them. Kindred is on the bot side at their wolves, so yeah, it would definitely be a worthy opportunity for them to actually get there and start doing these void grubs now. Yep, you see the pings on it. Try to get they want vision on it there because they don't want to see. They want to see if Bulgaria starts it. Kindred on the whole other side of the map, so yeah. Definitely worth it for them to try it here now.
Yep, and classic Bulgaria style, just going for it. Probably doesn't really know where Kindred is, but says it's fine. I have my homies here.
We do see Vintage starting to rotate up, but I don't think they can really do much else. As long as Flame stays away from Reaper trying to help him get away. gonna use a lot as the ult is used by Blitz and the Ignite is also dropped, but Snurbopsy now on a rampage as he's at the right place at the right time, able to help his top laner and secure another kill. Trundle now dropped twice, and Los Nomadas actually propelled themselves pretty well forward, getting all the 5 out of the 6 boy grubs, and now being able to just beat into these turrets, and they're gonna start getting a lot of gold if they keep beating into these turret plates as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Also feels bad for Flame. You have this huge lead, but then you're getting 3 and 4 man.
I mean, what do you do when you got somebody getting up ahead? It's just that at the moments that he's getting 3 or 4 man, it just happens to be when the objectives are up. And again, you know that Bulgaria is playing to every single objective. He's going to play on them on cooldown. You should know that's when you don't want to be pressed up forward. So that's just kind of like calling that out for like your own potential play. We do have a lot of lockdown as Ray is taking a lot of damage. Ult used on the Blitzcrank to try to silence him up. Locked up by Junie and can't press on anymore. Vixper not going to be able to get any kills, but now they see the entire team is converging down on them. But Kindred is here to help back them off. And another objective started off cooldown once again as Bulgaria is here, but the rest of the team from Titan Gaming Mox is here as well. And they're looking to fight against them here for this Drake this time too. And this is the Q going in. Ult not used, and instead we got 2 members shot in between them. Oh man, this is gonna be the life Ray is gonna be losing, as we do see though Bentis drops up in the top side of Snurbopsy as he goes unstoppable. Blitzkrieg, you're trying to get away. The TP coming in, Trundle coming from the top side, double kill going over to the Tryndamere as we see Flame jumping in. Ult used by the Amumu, taking out, gonna help him be able to take him out. Triple kill going over to the to Snurbopsy here as we see the quadra kill. Are we gonna actually get the pentakill drink to happen here as we see him slow down, pulled in by Ray Don't take it from him. They're going legendary. It didn't count as the pentakill. I mean,
the other members spawned, so he didn't get it.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. All that chasing down, so it doesn't count. Dang, that was so close. But at least you get the consolation prize and all of that, and that's looking like the dragon.
Kazuto calling out the Shiv trend, 9-0-1, just looking for that push and roaming. And you know, normally you think a trend is I'm just gonna sit in the side lane and not interact, but destroying team fights right now just with how far ahead he is.
This is what we were I think this is what they wanted from the Yi in the last game. Like, this is kind of what they expected Yi to kind of do, was just be another pro. Like, again, you expect them to kind of just jump, like farm up, get their items, and then come in and just be this force out of nowhere. Right. But instead it's now, oh, I'm also actively in these team fights, and Yi was trying to do that in the last game to be able to propel themselves a little bit more forward. But we're seeing it here in the vein of the Tryndamere, because those champions kind of work in the same way in a sense.
Yeah, but definitely nice for the Tryndamere being in lane with the Seraphine. Don't really
hold on. Ult used. Might not be able to get away. Flash having to be used. The Q used. Pulls in the center from right there, way downtown. Blown up as Vixper gets blown up by the Lux E. Ends up taking that kill. Slim Jim now gonna go ahead and jump in. Lockdown. Ult used, and then a lot more. Taking down Junie on a killing spree as the Kindred drops.
That's tragic.
This is insane. This is absolutely insane.
Had the 3v2, but that huge hook from Ray, and then just picking it up with the final E from Junie.
Ever since they extended the range on Blitzcrank's Q, it's been an absolute menace to have to go up against, because that did not look like it should have hit from all the way over there.
And the Q while he's in the air.
Oh man, Snurbopsy here once again to help the team. Flame having a ghost to go ahead and get away, but jumps in. Flash Q, another auto would be able to take it, but we do see the 2v2 going on in the bot side, and they're looking to try to take the kill onto the enemy AD carry from, or not AD carry, AP carry from Junie, but almost blown up. Vixper once again almost taken out, and we're still seeing the fight continue extended in this bot side as we do see it roam up top to the top side, trying to get away. Kindred, are you gonna be able to do it? You might be able to take the kill if you turn around, but no, no ward, no vision.
Oh, here comes the Rift Herald.
That was a very interesting crash of the Rift Herald, but I guess it was just because Omega the Reaper wanted this kill onto Vintage and was able to take it. Might be able to get a double kill, double solo kill.
You questioned the Herald, but it was a free double for it.
Big Herald play, using it for the knockup and getting a double.
First tower, nah, double kill.
And still might get a charge up. Trundle probably hit it.
Oh, nope.
Got it.
Unfortunate.
But, I mean, you either get the tower or you get 2 kills. It's still worth either way.
Yep, and now Vixper on the wrong end with the tower going down there, trying to get away from Ray was. I don't think the Q went out yet, so he's like just saving it in case he tries to get away. Uses the ult to get the shield. That might actually be it for him. Nope. Junie able to get the last bit of damage and take out Vixper. Junie on a rampage and still unkillable. 2 unkillable people currently, and towers now just finally dropping on Titan Gaming Mox's side. This game is starting to really blow wide open. I believe it's a 7K gold lead.
Yeah, it's very far ahead for Los Nomadas. Gonna need a little bit of a miracle for Titan Gaming Box to pull this game back. Just everything's gone the way of Los Nomadas here in this early game.
It was initially looking like the top side was going to be where they were going to have to fight for a lot of their wins, and it's not really looking like anywhere is able to be fought for. But Omega the Reaper almost end up losing their life, but the rest of the team is actually here. SimJim now taking out Bulgaria, and with that kill, they're looking for more. Flame gonna just have to chase down Omega, and Omega gonna have to try to chase someone else. Shut down going over to the Kindred. Some nice gold being transferred over to different people, but we do see Vantage unfortunately being chased down. The charm only gonna bring him closer to you, man. And that's now Sir Bopsy going legendary as he's able to catch people right under. Tower dropping. He was trying to silence them to see if he could do a little bit more, but Ray might end up having to lose his life there. Not gonna be able to land the ulti, but unstoppable Junie coming in to go ahead and be able to take another kill right onto the Kindred. They try to stop and get Junie as well, but Junie was able to stay safe there, looking to see where potentially the support is. Blitz just trying to get Junie off of them, but not afraid to keep moving forward. Not gonna be able to land the Q, but that could have potentially been another. Yep, smart to try to use that E there and make sure that Trundle wasn't just hanging around.
Yep, but they are able to get a tower, get a couple kills over, so trying to get themselves back into it. Snurbops just pushing the bot lane.
These Void Grubs just allow you to do so much damage to the turrets now.
And now Dragon spawned. Bulgaria is on it as they look for a Dragon number 3. It's the Cloud Soul for this game.
And that's going to be actually pretty interesting for when all the ults get blown up and now you can't get away from, you know, the ulting tank, the ulting Blitzcrank. Like, this is just not going to be, this doesn't seem like, oh, man, pulled in Blitz, and, oh, that might have potentially saved you. It actually, unfortunately, did not ult use. Junie going dominating as the Amumu ult lands onto Blitz and is able to take them out. But when you see one red, you see another as Junie blows them up with a light beam. Double kill for the APC of Los Nomadas. Another pull in over the wall. Kindred now autoing to all hell, trying to take them out. Q not able to land, and Kindred looking for more. But that was a nice little fight there. Drake secured, and now Los Nomadas just looking to take more of this game. Oh, so close.
Oh, the hook.
But that insane hook pull. Ult drawn out from the Kindred. Ult over legendary Junie, landing the ult right in the middle.
Was always ready to dive. Now it's Trundle versus Tryndamere in the side lane, but Tryndamere is a lot more fed.
Yeah, that's not looking like any fun. And then eventually, once he actually starts building in the lifesteal, that's just going to be significantly harder to kill. SimJim ends up getting taken out by Omega. The shutdown as Flame takes him in the solo. Looking like Tryndamere. Oh, that's unfortunate. That was probably spamming the R key right there.
Yeah, just a nice auto. He probably auto Hydra Q'd basically all at once to get like 3 autos at once and kind of shocked Snurbops with the damage. A flash engage trying to catch Judy.
Oh, we do see now. They're going after Flame once again on the top side. Junie able to get away, but I don't know if Flame could. Oh yeah,
got
that movement speed insane.
Curse of the Tryndamere thinking you don't need to ult. True. Surely I don't need to ult yet. Oh, I'm dead.
Sounds about right. That's usually how it happens.
Now just the one unkillable left in Junie once again. I'm forgetting if she did die in game number 1.
Is she?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't think that actually ended up happening.
Yeah.
If I remember seeing the splash of the score screen, I think the Jin last game went like 12-0 or something like that.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Especially just looking to have like the absolute best possible KDA. Jeez, it's kind of hard when you don't die. You know, it's kind of easy when you don't die. And,
Meanwhile, Los Nomadas setting up in the enemy jungle as Baron is also up. No cap hold, but no follow-up on him.
can always expect like a 20 to 22 minute Baron from Los Nomadas here, and that's what you see in their setup.
I think
and
they're just doing
gotta
it with Tryndamere and Amumu right now.
I think that's actually possible for them to do. That's what makes this kind of crazy. I'm kind of scared for Junie here, though. I don't think they want to really be under the turret, but oh wow, that's a lot of damage, and they actually managed to get the Baron there just with 2 people.
Yep, just collected up. Only needed Amumu and Tryndamere to hit it, and just zoned out with Blitz and Gragas. You know, Junie's on points with those bindings, can poke Flame down.
Doesn't allow him to take that tower, because that would have been a very potentially easy engage right onto it, and Junie could have lost their life there, but very well played.
She's very comfortable on these AP carries. Now looking for her,
Flame
but
now
Blitz is
looking
here.
for it. Yup. You can't expect the support to be too far away.
Oh.
But the Maokai ulti coming down. Junie now able to get away. A lot of damage dropped, but it doesn't end up really leading to a whole lot of deaths except for Reaper now. Oh, now the damage is being dropped, and we're starting to see them all lose their lives. Triple kill for Omega the Reaper here. Do you want the Quadra for yourself? Not able to get it. Junie ends up taking a kill as it ends up going continuously being legendary in these games. Still deathless. 26-9 here for Los Nomadas is not looking too good for Titan Gaming Mods in this game too.
Robopsy just smacking tower. Almost has it dead. It was unfortunate there. SimJim's ult went off right after Flame died. If you could have kept him alive, could have helped maybe a little bit in that fight, but was very Los Nomadas favored as they're looking for the soul spawning. Bulgaria's already sitting there waiting for it to come.
And when they kill you, you know, and they time the spawn timer with that just right, you can't expect this objective to go your way. They might just have to completely let this up, and that's the soul secured for Los Nomadas.
Yep. Got the soul. Have pressure everywhere, so there's no fight over it at all. Just doing what they need to do, sitting on that 10k gold lead right now.
Honestly, it's Void Grubs. When you're a team like this, Void Grubs is probably your best friend, and that's the reason why like these towers are just dropping. And it seems like Los Nomadas is just trying to go as quickly as possible to ending these games. And once they get Barons, they just immediately start pushing forward.
Right. Yeah, they like to. Well, ideally they like to win the lane. Sometimes they have a little bit of pressure there, but they always like to fight around objectives.
Having a flash, but you can't really flash against their Bobsy taking a kill. That's going to be Bentis dropping, and that's going to be another one dropped as Omega the Reaper goes unstoppable. But we do have the Amumu versus the Trundle up there, as we see Omega the Reaper, Maokai ulti used, trying to keep Omega the Reaper there. Snurbopsy appearing behind Blitz and going to drop a lot of damage. Knocked up Blitz, having to be able to walk away. Snurbopsy changing targets, wanting to go into Vixper instead. That ends up just allowing people to just live. They didn't feel like padding the kill count and their kill, you know, their KDA, and instead they decided to let people live, and they're looking to take the turrets and objectives instead.
True. Like, Los Nomadas will open up that mid inhibitor. Now there's 2 on Flame is trying to run away.
Oh, that's just unfortunate, Flame. I'm sorry to say, Trundamere is still pretty damn fed. Oh, pulled in, the ult used by Junie, gonna be able to take a decent amount of health away from the Kindred, putting him basically at one
No.
tap. Blown up as they get taken out by the Lux E. Doesn't need the ult to blow you up. They got the second skill for that too. Blitz gonna be taking out Junie with a double kill. Omega the Reaper able to also take out Vintage up in that top right side of the corner of your screen, and Los Nomadas just looking way too strong here. I don't know how you're able to come back on this one.
Yeah, they're only up 14k gold, you know. It's a little bit of a lead.
Just a teensy, it's just a teensy lead, guys. It's nothing too crazy.
Did you ever tell us who won the skin battle on this one, Boo?
The astronaut again.
Oh, okay, fair.
I really like that. Oh no, wait, that's a porcelain kindred. Ooh, okay, a tough contender.
Not the cat.
What about the
Blitzcrank?
Blitzcrank? Yeah.
The double.
Is that the
cat
one that has the
Blitzcrank.
kitty sound effects?
Yeah.
I was wondering that. I was like, that's the kitty one.
And they have the
Kitty.
Astro Mayo cat.
Yeah, there's a lot of good skins.
Our whole team was blue. Team color synergy. True. You go with the team synergy of all being blue.
We have another engage here. Snurbopsy he just is willing to face tank him. He does not care.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk in. Ray was immediately walks right in. Junie able to take another kill. Blows away 80% of that Sinna's HP. And Snurbopsy just wants to chase even further. It's gonna get locked up by the AD carry support, but Omega the Reaper going godlike as he takes him out, but Snurbopsy able to take a constellation kill and Blitzkrieg, and now Junie still legendary, still deathless as Vintage drops to the Lux.
Yeah, well played by them. Taking down game number 2, putting themselves on match point for the Season 3 finals. Can Titan Gaming Mox find a way to reverse sweep them? We'll have to see.
It's looking pretty difficult right now, but I'm sure they're gonna be able to take something back. But this is game 2 victory going over to Los Nomadas, and right now sitting at game point.
And the replay didn't freeze for no reason, so that's cool.
That's cool. We actually got to go all the way through for the full game. That's great.
Junie dishing out that damage along with Snurbopsy, 38 and 32k. Flame really doing a good job in that early game, but once he was getting ganged up on, Kragus ended up having a good game in the end, just getting support from his team. But good try from them, and now we'll wait as we look towards game number 3.
What do you think they might need to change up here for game number 3 for Titan Gaming Mox to have some kind of chance at least contesting for this championship?
I still just want to see a straight up early game pick for SimGym. I think that's what he does the best on. Past that, if they focus some gank spot lane, they could try to get the duo of Junie and Ray was behind, because they're always a very strong point for Los Nomadas they like to play around.
That's very true.
But past that, Los Nomadas just look really strong. You know Bulgaria will always go from objective on spawn, so if you ever want to fight, that's somewhere you can try to catch him out. But yeah, just definitely a tough one for them.
Use your information, guys. You know what to do with it. I know it seems like it's difficult to try to play for proactivity, but being a team that like they know, like, I feel like Titan Game Mox understands like how to play from behind, but it's just right now Los Nomadas is taking full advantage of the fact that they know that their opponent is behind them.
Yeah, and right now Junie is 25 and 0 as far as kills and deaths. has yet to die, so kill Junie I think would be a good plan as well. Also, reminder to everyone watching, the Season 4 signups are live, so if you're interested in playing or trying to be a captain for Season 4, go ahead and get those signups in. We'll be looking to, if we have enough signups, potentially go from 12 teams to 16 teams. Then we'll have more people able to get on teams for this coming season. So definitely get your signups in while you can. Well, they're not going to close anytime soon, but just get them in so you don't forget. What do you think they should change up for game number 3?
I don't know if Bentage plays it, but I say get the bust out the Vigar.
Ray, salary increase when? Well, we will do salaries again for the next season, so when we do salaries, potentially. I think they should salary cut Bentage. What do you mean? You were the MVP last season. How are we not gonna
Nah,
how are we not
Bentage.
gonna give you a good
Play
salary?
Vigar, man. I don't know, something. I just think they just need a little bit more control in their team fights.
Nomadas
And I think
jungler
that's
is a scrub. Yeah, you've only gotten basically every objective. Every time we talk about Patty, he's like, "No, I'm so bad. Don't raise me. Don't raise me." It's like, shut up.
you're getting a raise.
You play like a criminal and you get away with it all the time, and I don't understand how or why. So yeah, you need a salary increase, buddy.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, there's a dragon spawn. I'm here. You guys know I'm here. No one's gonna come at me. Okay.
I mean, I guess everyone also lets you play pretty illegally, but I don't know.
Highway robbery. That's literally what I feel like I'm watching sometimes.
What do you think they need to change up, Boo?
I'm not even sure.
Yes.
Like I'm just gonna say getting a little bit more control in team fights, being a little bit more proactive towards the objective, knowing that the enemy jungler is going to be playing 2 objectives, and it kind of helps like because that's the thing. If he's constantly playing to the objectives, then you know like the lanes are gonna have constant help, and they're gonna play to when their jungler is near them. So you kind of need to you kind of have to change like how proactive you are on the map instead of being reactionary to plays.
True. And I think we'll be getting into a draft for game number 3 pretty soon. Just waiting on them to start it up and we'll jump into there.
Sounds perfect.
I still like the Jin ban, just because it was so strong. Could maybe not worry about the Thresh if he's gonna just pick another hook champion, do just as well. And then if they had a more aggressive bot lane where they could have some prio, that might help, because then they could be the ones rotating. But here we are going into the draft for game number 3. Los
Already
Nomadas
the
on game
Aatrox
point.
ban,
Junior just
the
makes me look good.
Karma ban,
All I hear is
the
excuses from you
Hecarim
guys
ban.
whenever we talk about your salaries. Assuming Los Nomadas will run their bans back. Karma. See what else they want to take out. Taking the Jin makes sense to me. And then I don't really know what you ban here. Just like they have so many picks.
I personally like the Tryndamere band against Snurbopsy. It's just cringe.
Yeah, I mean it was a pretty free lane if you're against the Seraphine. You're never really gonna get that much damage, and you can spin in and just go for the kill. But won't the Amumu ban gonna force Bulgaria to play something else? See if they want to steal away the Maokai, or maybe they'll make him be the Kindred. They've been making him play Kindred, at least those semis they did. Make him have a little agency, but first picking Lux. Looking like they want to go back to it again, I'm assuming on Junie.
I was thinking it was gonna be either Lux or Syndra.
Yeah. Definitely likes those two AP picks. The hidden carry Amumu finally banned.
Took him long enough. Maybe that'll finally change up some things. We'll get a different jungler from Bulk, and that'll probably change up even their like how they arrange their picks at this point.
Right. Oh, looks like they missed a pick. Let's see what it was. Draft not working. Okay. Oh. Like I might have to make a new draft.
Oh. This one we can't blame on Riot, guys. I hate to say. As much as we would like to.
Alright, they're gonna make a new link real quick. Banning Lux now. No, same first 3 bans.
Right, we got to play by the rules here.
At least one technical difficulty per game. True. Alright, here's the new one. Should be same 3 bans into a Lux Maokai, and then whatever else they want to ban.
I think a Lux ban would have been a pretty good one. Especially if it's just going to be blowing up your carries in the background, and how you know for a fact the way you play, it's going to be dangerous for your mid laner and your bot lane.
Oh yeah, for sure. And, well, like, that one's a good one, but Junie has so many other picks where she can basically do the same thing. Alright, here we go. We're running through the first 3 bans again.
Stream paused.
Stream pause.
There we go.
Should be paused. There we go. Karmajin, Amumu, Lux should be a Mao, and then we'll see what comes next. For some reason on my screen, the draft law is like freaking out, but it looks fine on the draft, so, we good.
Yep, I think yeah. Oh, we get the MF this time around.
I do like that. I think MF has a lot more early game agency over the Senna. Going back to that Lux Blitzcrank, so they will have to watch out for those hooks. But I think with these picks, if they are able to find an engage, they have more of a chance to actually get a kill early and try to use some pressure.
A little bit more team fight agency as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Zenith, speaking for my team as well, like, even if you can't get practice in that much, if you're around even a little bit, then you should be good. We would love to have you back playing in the league. And the Tryndamere once again, just running back this draft. Although still could be flexed, because I'm sure Omega can also play Tryndamere. And the Silas, still want to see a band away from Titan Gaming Mox. I do like that pickup. Silas is very strong right now. There's the Tryndamere ult you can steal away. Along with like the Blitz and Lux ults aren't bad.
Right,
So,
and then just keep yourself consistently sustained.
I like that as an R3.
Definitely seeing a bit of a change up from Titan Gaming Mox this time around. They really are looking to see if maybe changing up how they play will be able to help them secure the win. I'm definitely sure now they're gonna be looking to not give some crazy ultimates over to the side of Titan Gaming Mox. But Los Nomadas still looking pretty strong as they're playing the same, basically running back almost the same comp from last time.
taking out that Rammus. Don't want the free heal cut / armor. I don't know if that's just good in the Silas or if it's just one they don't want to deal with as a team.
I'm not entirely sure myself either.
Taking out the Xerath for Los Nomadas. Going back to the Zac ban. Titan Game Mux. Although the Zac ult on Silas, I think would be pretty good, but the champ's just too good. Ban it away is the right choice, I think. See what this final ban will be for Los Nomadas. Maybe ban out another champ from Senor Bentage.
So it's definitely a Silas top then.
That's what I'm guessing. Taking out the Ziggs, it's another one he liked to play with a long range.
Alright, so we're probably gonna end up seeing Seraphine or maybe a Malzahar, a Vigar. There's plenty of different like mages that he could still play here. Teemo?
Teemo? I'm confused.
I am a huge fan, honestly.
You know
Like, this
what? You know
actually
what?
brings
Wait,
me so much joy.
Actually, Teemo mid into Tryndamere? Not bad. Can blind him whenever he tries to come up and smack you with the sword.
I respect it. Yeah, Teemo picks best pick here.
So maybe that's a Teemo mid, I'm not sure. Ooh, the Shyvana for Bulgaria, the champ where he likes to AFK farm and only do objectives. And he'll gank if he's like, I guess somebody's there.
Not as much of the CC chain as it's gonna be from the Amumu, but at the very least is gonna be something he likes to be on, and I think everyone else is still able to help set up ganks for him anyways.
Right. Yeah, we would love to have you back, Zenith. If you think you would have fun, definitely give it a shot. And the Vladimir for top or mid. Yeah, they can basically put Trend and Vlad wherever they want right now.
I think the Vlad going top into Silas might actually be pretty decent.
Yeah, it might be okay mid, because then you also wouldn't have to deal with the range and the melee.
Yeah.
But we'll see what they're feeling. And Aurelia, alright. So that's a Silas jungle? Or a Teemo jungle? Or an Aurelia jungle? I feel like the Teemo has to be mid. I don't think Bentage plays Silas or Aurelia. I'm not sure.
All of a sudden, Bentis just pulls up with a secret pick. It's like, oh yeah, I've had this all along.
Oh yeah, I'm known
You've
for my
activated
Aurelia.
my trap card.
But yeah, should be definitely a lot of volatile lanes in the solo lanes. All of the CC for Los Nomadas is coming from the bot lane now, so that should be helpful to them. As now we're jumping into the draft in client for game number 3. Hopefully you don't run into any additional bugs, but we'll have to see. And I'll get up this gamble vote for everyone.
I don't ever get my hopes up when it comes to if this is gonna work or not. It's just Riot.
And I'll complete the last prediction because I forgot to do that. And now I will start up prediction for game number 3.
will be understood eventually.
Alright, predictions up, get your points in, and you can wait, you can kind of see where champions end up, so you can see how you feel about the Titan Gaming Box side of it.
They don't even realize, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Titan Gaming Mox actually brings it back this game, because they're not playing to their conventional comp, and it's probably going to at least throw Los Nomadas off somewhat.
Alright, it is the Aurelia top into Vlad, which I think Aurelia can punish early pretty well. It is the Silas jungle, so it will be that Teemo mid into Tryndamere. So I'd agree, this is a game where Titan Gaming Box can look to get that early lead in the top and mid lane if Silas can jump in and help out, or they can just outplay. And I like the bot lane setup for them with the MF, where I think they'll be able to fight back better this game and not just be pressured under tower the entire time. So I think it'll be on Titan Gaming Box to try to push this early game and get themselves ahead to try to push it to game number 4 and 5 as they try to take back this finals series.
Right, we're sitting at game point right now, guys. So they gotta really kick it into high gear for this one.
Bam, this for reverse sweepo. Smoothie trying to give them the power in the chat.
Well, now I'm just mad.
Toss out another 5k for my homies.
I'm going.
I honestly was not expecting a Teemo to come out here. Like that's
Yeah,
just...
that threw me off. I was like, where? It's like, surely there's no way Flame is playing Teemo.
I mean, I would have loved to see that too.
Flame on Teemo, that would have probably been like a godsend for everyone to watch.
The
Just
Teemo
it'd be
playing to the
completely
highest
different.
caliber. Smoothie going all in on TGM.
Oh boy.
Right now, if you want to get your value bets, go for that TGM points. Alright, you got a little bit longer to get your points in. As we wait for ourselves to get in the game, I'll toss it another pause, and we'll catch you as the games are starting.
Welcome to the world, no heroes and villains. Welcome to the war, we've only begun. So pick up your weapon and face it. There's blood on the ground, go and take it. You get one shot to make it out alive. So higher and higher you chase it. It's deep in your bones, go and take it. This is your moment, now is your time. So prove yourself and rise, rise. Make them remember you. Push through hell and rise, rise. They will remember you. Welcome to the land of reach for the sun. Visions pray the one falls, deadly beyond. So higher and higher you chase it. It's deep in your blood, go and take it. This is your moment. Take to the skies, go prove yourself and rise, rise. Make them remember you. Push through hell and rise, rise. They will remember you. And as you fight among the dead beneath the dirt, do you know yet? Do you want yet? When the giants call to ask you what you're worth, do you know yet? Win or die, you'll prove yourself and rise, rise. Make them remember you. Push through hell and rise, rise. Push through hell. They will remember you. Pick up your weapon and face it. Sleep in the blood, go and take it.
Alright, we are back as we're just about to load into game number 3. Los Nomadas on match point for the finals, trying to take the series and become the Season 3 champions. Won Season 1 as well, so trying to get that 2-time champion.
Oh man, he's going PTSD, Timo. All right, yeah, he's ready. Benches is ready.
Quick boo, who's winning the skin game?
Boo will be back momentarily.
Okay, Boo left us. JK, quick chat, who's winning the skin game?
That really skin looked pretty good. Still got the cat skin. I like the ruined Shyvana. That's always a pretty good one.
Los Nomadas trying to match colors. Trindamere kind of off color screen, but that's okay. And once again, looking for this invade with the hook. Simjim sitting a little farther back this time. Might get flashed on, but looking like he'll be safe.
Able to drop a ward onto his red, so they'll have that information for when he starts it.
Meanwhile, I think the big thing will be how the push goes bot / if they can get push and not get pulled by Ray Was. And then see what Flame can do into this Vlad early, try and get himself a lead once again. And just how the benches does into the Sternbopsy Trindamere with his Teemo. Oh.
This is unfortunate dropping so much mid.
Oh no.
Already gets pulled in, and he was just ready and waiting. The game already not starting out well. Snerbopsy able to get that first blood.
Really unfortunate. They were walking away. He didn't really need to get that auto in. It doesn't do too much, and pays for it with his life at the cost of a Blitz Flash.
Yeah, and then he's running that Hex Flash, so I mean, no Ignite danger down in the bot lane anymore, but now you have this Trindamere already looking to get ahead, so this is not looking like it's going to be fun. They didn't take the back either, decided to just stay in the lane immediately after the first blood, so it's going to have a lot more gold on the way back. We do see Flame, though, showing a lot of good trading onto on that Irelia there, onto the Vlad. So able to back him off. So I guess Reaper's gonna play a little bit more carefully.
Yeah, and Sternbopsy getting level 2, just looking to harass Simjim in the jungle. Giving Teemo some time to farm back up, but we'll delay his jungle clear a little bit.
I really do like the fact that yep, blind, waiting, and the one extra auto, but Benches did it right, but Snerbopsy not afraid of this Teemo at all.
I don't know. Like, he can either look to crash or just let it push into him, farm up in the tower, and really back whenever he has a good item buy and wants to reset. And he'll probably then look for a lot of trades if he has an item advantage. But Junie and Ray still able to push in pretty hard. Silas looking for this bot lane early.
So
be able to get a nice flash route.
Able to flash and jump on Junie, able to flash out and ghost away. And Ray was also going to be able to get away as everything else was blown by Maokai and Simjim onto Junie.
Yeah, that's one where they could have maybe just looked for the blitz since his flash was definitely down.
Oh, he's good. Oh, he almost pulled him right back in. That could have been Simjim taking his life there too.
Right, but we're able to blow a flash on Lux as long as Simjim's able to regank. Unfortunately, Bulgaria has taken away the entire topside jungle of Simjim, so that'll be rough for him. As he's gonna be looking for something to do with no minions up in this top side.
It's probably, I know he's basically just trying to like power rush 6 at this point, and it seems like the best option. Oh, blinded. And Bopsy's doing pretty good. We do see the hook able to land onto Vixper. Vixper locked up. The change into this MF here is definitely giving them a little bit more of a fighting chance. Oh, the blind. That's definitely got to be annoying. Flash for flash dropped. If only the trend had Ignite over Ghost, that could have been the kill there. Gonna ghost him.
Yeah.
Yep, E. Flash goes in, and that ends up being the kill. Solo Dolo going to Snerbopsy in that mid lane.
Yep. Unfortunate there for Vintage. Just, you know, got punished with the early game mistake, and now Tryndamere is able to pick up 2 kills.
So far, it's not looking like a fun time. Tryndamere is just one of those champions that when you play up against it, it's just a terror. Oh, hold on. Flame able to land all the stun and everything onto the Vladimir, but Vladimir just able to casually walk away.
Yep, has the phase rush in the pool, a lot of safety, but Flame doing a good job putting on some pressure. As once again, Bulgaria on the Void Grubs on spawn, just taking them.
But this time, Simjim nowhere near to be able to contest. Now he knows that they're there, and Flame's gonna start rotating down with Vlad not. Oh, nope. Decides.
It doesn't show you on the enemy team until they all do it.
Ah,
but gets
okay.
a kill.
So Flame
Solo
able to get
bolo.
the solo.
Nicely done, Flame. It's kind of sat out of vision. Should be able to crash this now.
Yep, was able to bait Omega in, and then saw that opportunity, jumped right in, boom, killed him. Timo, you don't know that they're there. Who are you gonna blind? I don't think it really matters who you blind. Snarbopsy on a killing spree now. Benches not really feeling the Timo in the mid lane at the moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not the hardest counter for Tryndamere. Like, the blind's annoying, but Snarbopsy's doing a good job just waiting that out, then hitting him. And there could have been other picks that could have helped. Like, you could have gone for a Malphite mid and just been a big tank and annoying for Tryndamere.
Q poke, Q farm.
Yeah.
Ooh, nicely done, able to dodge that out. But does have the ultimate in case a fight did start, so he might have been able to get out no matter what.
But we'll have to see as it gets later in the game if Bentage can do anything in this lane.
Yeah, it's not like he's terribly behind in farm or anything. It's just mostly this gold lead that the Tryndamere is starting to get is gonna start to add up. And once if Snarbopsy plays the same way he played last game, is gonna translate to the other lanes feeling the effect of this Tryndamere being ahead too, and that's not gonna end well for Los. That's not gonna end well for Titan Gaming Mox.
There we see the rotations coming in as the dragon is up, Los Nomadas are around. Ray is looking for his hooks.
Ooh, if he stepped up just one unit further. But that's just enough to force him off.
Simjim is low, so looking like it'll just be a give on this dragon.
They're just at the right place at the right time for a lot of these objectives, and Bulgaria just playing to the way he wants to play the game, and it's working.
True. Shyvana definitely has a quicker and healthier clear than Silas. We'll have to see once they get some items what the Silas can do. But kind of a weirder pick.
Hold on and land onto Junie. Junie having to walk up, but manages to stop over the wall. She's gonna get ignited. A few more autos. They really are chasing her down, but not gonna get it. Vixper, you went a little too far. You wanted it so bad. You wanted to end the perfect KDA, but you couldn't. And it ends up losing your life under the tower. And also, Snarbopsy is able to take another solo kill in that mid lane and then under the tower as well, and is able to get away. Right now, 5-1, 2K gold lead for the side of Los Nomadas. They're looking damn strong and trying to take this final game.
Yeah, Snarbopsy just has Bentage's number for this series. He's been looking good, playing well into mid laners with higher salaries, but Snarbopsy's finding the way to punish him.
I do really like what we're seeing here. Oh, hold on. Another solo fight up in the top side. Flame wanting to use a lot to try to get him. Ults both used by both these laners. Having a flash away. Omega the Reaper just out of the vision. Not gonna. Oh, he did end up getting hit. That ends up being a solo kill up the top side. No, he's not dead yet. But instead, we got the two fights trying to jump back and forth. Omega the Reaper ends up getting slain by Flame. But we do see Victor almost nearly slain by the bot side there. Oh, so close to laying the Q from the Lux. Could have been the MF's life, but now instead she's just gonna be able to back away.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I haven't been able to see where the regank could have been good for the bot lane. They blew the flash on Lux, but that never came back, and now they're letting him get pressure again. Boom, gets hooked once again. Another kill.
So unfortunate. Junie now getting the first kill for themselves in the game. This is just not looking like it's gonna be able to end well. Ray was able to boost himself up. Junie able to slow the Silas down and get them away. And Los Nomadas once again able to just get away with whatever they want to.
Yeah, basically just playing very well down here in this bot lane. They looked for an early punish, but weren't able to follow up on it. And now we're sitting in another situation where Los Matas has an early gold lead at about 2.5k.
Once again, jungler on the opposite side of the map, or Titan Gaming Monster's jungler on the opposite side of the map when an objective is up, and you know that Bulgaria is going to be at it, and he's once again taking these Void Grubs. They're trying to make the rotation upwards to it, but instead, Void Grubs getting taken continuously means let's just go ahead and try to take the mid laner's life, but we do see a lot of fighting coming in from Simjim. Simjim trying to get away, gonna be able to, poison ticking down, not gonna be able to take, the team was not gonna be able to take out Snurbopsy, but I think Ray was trying to give that kill away to Snurbopsy, but I think Ray could have just ended up taking it. It would have been okay.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like in that case, if you can get a kill, you just take it. Are well played by Simjim, grabbing the Tryndamere ult to survive there. He did have to ult first, which in the 1v1, if it's Silas, oh, another death.
It's not fun. Oh yeah, that's Flame on a killing spree now. This Irelia looking. That's probably going to be your one insurance policy at this current state in the game is going to be that Irelia doing well up in that top side.
Yeah, right now it's try not to feed. I'm doing really well top. Maybe I can side lane and we'll get to the next game for Titan Gaming Mux. But if it's ever Silas against Tryndamere, usually in the 1v1 it's whoever has to ult first loses. In the 2v2 it's a little more complicated, but did force the ult from Snurbopsy, so it gives Ventage a little bit of safety.
This time though, Bulgaria able to secure all 6 Void Grubs, so now that turret taking power is going to be even more gruesome, and that is just how they've been playing this game this entire time.
They're swapping Vlad and Tryndamere. We'll see if Flame can take down Snurbopsy as well. If he can, he'll get himself a nice 400 gold shutdown.
And that might propel Flame even more, causing some serious issues for them. But we do see a mid lane fight going on between this Silas. Oh, that's a lot of damage coming out. He doesn't have the ultimate, able to steal it, but not going to be able to do anything. Oh, Mega Reaper able to take out Slim Jim in the mid lane.
Yeah, I have the delayed heal on the Vlad ult, so stole it and used it, but didn't get any healing and taken down. So immediately the trade working out for Omega. We'll have to see how it goes for Flame versus Snurbopsy.
This moment, it's looking pretty interesting. Oh, Vintage wanting to chase down Omega, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was just ready for that. And we do see the bot lane still being pushed in even more on the side of Titan Gaming Mox. They just can't really do much. Oh, but Silas is here. Oh, this time they're at the same place. You see the rapid pings coming in, telling them to get there. Because they know that Bulgaria is right now on this Drake and they want to try to fight for it, but once the team rotates up, what can you really do? But they do have Flame here, and we don't have Omega the Reaper. This is actually the time where they want to fight for this objective, and Bulgaria's gonna have to lose his life here.
They did it. They killed him on a dragon. They did it.
They end up doing it this time. They call for it, and since Snurbopsy nor Omega the Reaper were actually there on that fight, it ends up being a win for the side of Titan Gaming Mox. Very well done, as we see another Infernal Soul for this map this time around.
Yeah, Xander, that's 2 games won, so we're in the 3rd game. Yeah, all good. Thanks for trying.
Vintage with the delay ult from the Vlad ended up taking him out. So that's another kill solo dolo for this top side from Omega the Reaper.
Yep, well played by them. Yeah, just getting the better of the lane swaps right now for Los Nomadas. Getting Omega the Reaper back in this game as well is going to make it tough on them. Because Flame was keeping Omega down very hard, but now 2 more kills and getting some plates, he's going to be feeling good.
Yep, he's just, and these towers are just going down. Like, even if they don't get all the platings, they definitely got a decent amount of them. But these towers are just getting absolutely eviscerated. Oh, and there's 4 people in Snurbopsy's lane.
But I do like that they got the rotation. That's where Bulgaria can sometimes be overly greedy when he goes for the drag. He started it before the team rotated, so he was able to get caught out.
Yep. So Omega is now
And now they're
here
fighting
trying
over
to
the Rift
help.
Herald. Good sidestep on that hook.
Yeah, it looked like it snapped onto the Rift Herald instead.
Yep.
I do like seeing Titan Gaming Mox now being a little bit more see what happens with the proactivity. Bulgaria can't be able to play with the way they want to. Goes in, not able to take the objective. Big ult from the MF. And he's gonna end up dying for it. That's how you guys want to play around this Titan Gaming Mox, and now Flame on a rampage.
Yeah, very well done. Junie cross mapping, got the tower in the bot lane, so it was well played. A
I
nice
think
jump
that's
in.
pretty well worth it for them. Snurbopsy now gonna end up doing a lot of damage.
Hey, the trade back. There you
The
go.
trade back. He wasn't away from the tower, just further enough, and it ends up being him losing his life. And we do see right now Flame going unstoppable as they end up taking another kill as well.
Yep. Vlad happy to get another kill, but Bench is getting himself on the board, is able to finish an item. And so it's gonna be, I feel like the story of either having numbers in fights or letting Flame try to side lane as you get later in this game.
It's gonna be curious because maybe without Flame in these fights, that's where Los Nomadas are gonna really find their wins. Oh, that's an unfortunate pull. Vixper just got to the tower and now is going right back to the gray screen once again. That's another kill, but this time going over to Ray was.
Just unfortunately caught that binding as he walked up. Junie was just trying to wave clear with it and just gets a free kill.
I mean, well worth it. When you see them get blown down to 1 HP, you might as well.
Bentage in danger.
Oh no, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, Bentage. Oh, that unfortunate pull, but somebody's gonna have to lose their life. Omega now getting another kill, going at 4-4 and 0. Yeah, there was a couple mishaps in the middle of the game right now, and they do have Flame to worry about, but I do think Los Nomadas still has some control.
Yeah, for sure. They're very good on their rotations and sitting at like a 3k gold lead right now.
Oh, that was smart of the Blitz to take the Scuttle Crab and then be able to kill it, so now they can't take it for themselves on Titan Gaming Mox's side.
Now Omega getting this top tower for himself, putting
And that's
even more
another tower
gold
secured
in their pockets.
Omega being able to do all this farming, kind of just been left to his own device. Vlad actually gonna become an issue too once he's able to get his items, and now Leandri's synergizing better with Vlad. This is not gonna be fun.
Yeah, finishes the Riftmaker first. I think that makes sense to get the Omnivamp as well. But could go this into Leandri's if you wanted. But yeah, Vlad got kills, caught up some in farm, is going to be looking kind of scary. As Dragon's coming up in 20 seconds. Los Nomadas trying to be here first, and R. We'll see if there's a fight over it.
Oh, Riftmaker builds out of Haunting guys now. Okay, that was something I missed. Oh, that Rift Herald now. This is very interesting. Seeing them have more objective control. Now it's not just everything with Bulgaria getting it, but I guess taking away that Amumu definitely kind of helped them. Oh, very, very close to a really nice pull from Way was going to be able to not land on anybody, but definitely have them scared for a moment. Simjim already taking the Tryndamere ulti, and they're definitely going to want that for this upcoming Drake fight, which this is now one of the first few Drake fights for a Soul. This is one of the first ones for the map Soul Drakes. So now we're just hoping to see, like, they're just now trying to really contest for these. But we do see, yep, here's the separation using the Maokai ultimate. Omega the Reaver caught out in the middle of everybody using his ulti, or not using ulti, using the W to get cast. But the big MF ulti from the background. Snurbopsy going unstoppable though, able to take out Flame. And now the big factor for the side of Titan Gaming Mox is out. And now Bentage is down. And now they're too low of health. 5 members versus 3. Simjim gonna go in, be able to take anybody out? No, Bulgaria able to take that kill. And Vixper in the wrong place. Snurbopsy going dominating. And the Drake is now theirs. Los Nomadas now back in control.
That fight was so tragic. They got everyone so low on Los Nomadas but couldn't find any kills. And now they pick up the 4 for 0 and the Drake. Well played to them.
That's just not fun to watch on that side. But I gotta give at least some props over to Titan Gaming Mox for that fight, because they actually played it to the absolute best that they could, and they had a very decent setup, like a very big MF ulti and things like that. But it didn't work out to their favor, and Los Nomadas was just able to come out on top.
Yep, well played to them, showing their synergy in team fights. And now sitting on about a 6k gold lead.
I think it's still very much possible though for Titan Gaming Mox to still potentially be able to sneak a win in this game.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's not over yet. I
mean, there's been a couple of moments where I thought they were really gonna swing the game in their favor, and I'm surprised they didn't.
Baron now up on the map. It might put the nail in team fighting for right now, just because there's such a gold lead. But it'll be looking at delaying stuff and
Especially when you have them trying to get like...
letting Flame fight.
Oh yeah, he had to smite it this time. But they go right into the middle. The ultimate now stolen. He's able to get into the back and he's transformed. Narbasi going godlike as the Slim Jim is able to take it out in the back line. Pulled in. Flame gonna be taking down the low health. Omega the Reaper now able to take revenge onto Flame in that top side. While Junie's able to snipe out Blitzkrieg, Pyro, and Blitzage trying to run away as the double kill. Vixper dropping to the Vlad on the other side. And now the Baron looking like it's gonna be the next objective taken by Los Nomadas.
Yeah, I think them looking for fights at this point is not what they want to do. They want to more just delay. But losing that fight, giving over a Baron, making this one a rough one, giving a good path for Los Nomadas to try to finish out the season as the champions.
Looking like that 20. This is the third Baron within 20 to 22 minutes for Los Nomadas, and they've been just playing this consistently well, and it has not changed in the slightest. And we're probably looking down the barrel of a Los Nomadas victory at this moment, but hopefully they can kind of turn that around. Omega the Reaper now being chased down by the enemy AD carry, gonna be able to use that pull to get them away, but Ray was now there for backup, so you don't want to get pulled in here.
Got the 1v1 here. Blitz is showing up, but Silas is in the wings.
Flame, you're in the middle of everybody, but Simjim is here to help you. Snurbopsy does have his ulti. He's trying to force the Tryndamere ulti out of him first. Trying to switch over to Flame. Able to take the kill. Big shutdown though going to Simjim as Snurbopsy has his life taken. And now Ray is going to help to attempt the fight too. A lot of damage landed onto the Silas. Rooted down. Gonna heal a lot of damage. But Omega the Reaper's now here to help fight too. They're going to keep chasing down. That's going to be potentially no MF able to live. But no! She ends up getting taken out by the Ludens and then going on a killing... Or not Ludens, but gonna be taken out by some type of shockwave, some type of explosion. I thought she missed the ulti there. I couldn't see it on the screen. But it ends up killing Vixper there, and they secure more kills. Junie still unkillable in this final series.
Yep, Junie doing a good job staying alive. Doesn't have as many kills, but still has a ton of assists this game. And Bulgaria, while all the fighting happened, bot was just pushing mid, out chunking an inhibitor tower. And also
that's
taking down this bot inhib tower.
Yep, he just has to auto it once. Blitz trying to go in with the Maokai, jump on top of them, and it doesn't end up working out too well. Now he's actually getting barreled into. They're trying to go ahead and fight him. Going to use the ulti, but it's not going to end up being anything. Shut down. Vixper able to take the life of Vlad.
Get a big shutdown, but still very far behind in the gold. Snurbopsy run down Vintage. Looking a lot like game number 2.
Yep, this is not fun for him. I'm sorry. He's trying, but it's not looking like any fun.
Hit by unability, correct?
I still love the teamo pick.
I love it. I love it for the memes. I love it for the if we're gonna go out, we're gonna go out having fun, or if we're gonna win having fun, and they're definitely trying it here. The team itself still, again, they had glimpses of times where it looked like they were gonna end up winning some fights, but it's just it's not really looking too well for them here. jumping right onto Vixper and just immediately evading him and goes right into him. Snurbopsy's not letting this AD carry have any fun at all, and not letting the mid laner have any fun either. Still trying to run around. Vintage now blinding him under the tower. Snurbopsy going undying with the undying rage. Gonna have to try to escape. They end up taking the inhib, but Simjim's now fighting the Vlad. Vlad ends up taking the kill, caught by the Aurelia ultimate. It was effective as he ends up taking the life of Vlad Flame, taking that kill. But we do see Vintage right now actually getting 1v1 by the enemy support. Oh no. Oh, gives the kill to Junie as they go 5-0 and 11 with that ulti to snipe it out. But Ray was definitely could have taken that for themselves.
Poor Benta, dude. Chased so hard to kill Snurbopsy. Didn't get him and then gets taken down by the bot lane.
It's just not fair, man.
I really do.
I have full respect for it, but it's just not fair, man. That just doesn't feel fair anymore.
Meanwhile, which we didn't see on the camera, Bulgaria was picking up another dragon, so now they're on soul point.
We at this point just assume that if the dragon's up, it's gone. If it's up, it's gone. It's just not a 25-minute soul. Pulled over the walls. Slim Jim now caught between two people. Shut down though as Snurbopsy ends up getting taken out by the collector of the ultimate from the MF. Ray was though caught on the wrong side of people. Knocks him up. Shut down. Another kill going over to Vixper on the MF.
2 for 1 since they were able to get a fight before Snurbopsy's ult was on cooldown.
Get the big stun. Omega the Reaper though chasing down onto the MF. We do have them fighting in the middle of all. Flame now jumping right onto Junie. Junie missing out on the flash, but not going to end up missing out on their life. Vixper gonna be trying to chase away. Gonna lose their life. Junie going godlike, taking them both out there with the one ulti, and that's just going to be their team now pressing forward.
Still unkillable, by the way.
Oh, man. Got to line them both up with that ultimate. That's ridiculous.
That's absolutely absurd. And yeah, just to point out, still unkillable in these couple games. The positioning and everything has just been very much on point. Oh yeah, Simjin was looking for it, and it ends up not being the good look. Lose their life as the stolen Shyvana.
Yeah, they ended up trying to get Ghana Trixie with the draft, but end up with a little bit of a strange team.
Just a tiny bit.
And had some spiciness, could have worked out for him, but so far Los Nomadas is showing some domination. About to be 11k up after they take this Baron.
Yeah, and I don't think there's really any contesting this Baron at the current moment. Two inhibs down, the jungler's not in that right spot. It's definitely a Baron for the side of Los Nomadas here.
Thanks to Mabopsy, just found 2 shrooms from Teemo.
That's never fun.
Atomic was the glue that held them together. True.
Vintage was the best in this game, by the way. I don't know if that was ever decided, but it's Vintage.
I said PTSD Teemo.
Oh, it's such a good skin. It's so funny.
Gotcha.
Teemo's supposed to be this big,
looking
fluffy...
for the catch out on Omega.
Well, that's never fun to get caught out by an Aurelia. Everything being used, trying to get... Oh, is he going to make it? No, just gets absolutely auto to death. I think he needed to like Q, get the extra health back from him, and then try to do that, but...
I still think it would have been close.
Thank you, Lord Melicor, for the subscription. You receive your 30 days of love from Valhalla Esports.
Ray
MVP. Did you say 30 days?
Sure. Guaranteed 30 days.
Of love. Calling out Ray MVP for sure. We'll see who the people will vote for.
Right now, these baroned up minions is not making it any fun for him. Red turret destroyed, and Lux finally getting taken out, using the unkillable Demon King record, and Judy gets taken in that by the MF there, utilizing the ult and being locked down. Everyone now wanting to run away. They lost Judy, and no one else wants to end up losing their lives. Oh, but Ray ends up getting caught, not Sloan, but they're still chasing him down. That's now the bot lane both being slain.
They finally killed Junie. She will not go unkillable in the finals. Also, Drag Soul spawning soon, so maybe they could look to take that away.
Drag Soul spawning, but yeah, are you guys gonna trade Drag Soul for your game?
Gotta defend Soul. Bulgaria walking into the enemy team.
Yep, he sees them all, uses the ulti, trying to back them all off. But Vintage can't fight against Tryndamere for much longer. He just gotta distract them. That's all they need now, is for Tryndamere to be able to take these towers. Gonna now be backing Flame, so they're gonna end up having to potentially sacrifice the Dragon Soul. Actually, no, we do see Simjim now ended up in being able to take them out. Gonna end up probably losing his life now as Victor goes on a rampage. Tryndamere running back down, managed to get that TP from him, so you can't really run too far. Trying to back up. You're gonna have to try to help him out. Snurbopsy able to take out Blitzkrieg, and Vixper's now running, as Vixper does hurt quite a bit. Don't want to try to go up against that MF at the moment without your Undying Rage, and she does have that collector. So now just turn it into a soul instead.
Listen, that is now looking for that soul, looking like they'll pick it up. Game is comebackable. They killed the unkillable Demon King, but can they do it again? Makes me took off the training list. I hope so.
Finally dropped him.
Back to only down 9k now, so they have made a little bit of progress with some of those shutdowns. But now have to fight into an Infernal Soul, which will be a little tough.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
They're against 4 dragons, 2 barons, and 6 void gribs.
And they're trying to set up for a 3rd baron. I don't even think they need the 3rd baron, but they're willing to really set up for it. So.
What are they trying? Flame jumping onto Bulgaria, who just now gets his ult, but there is a Snurbopsy.
Snurbopsy's there, gonna be able to take him out. Snurbopsy back onto a killing spree as they chase him down more. Vixper nicely done with the ultimate there, but it's not gonna end up being enough to save his life. Actually, nicely done, Simjin. Ray was gonna be end up taking out Simjin there with a very low health. Turn around, Bentage gonna be able to take another kill. Hey. Yes, he is. They're finally turning this around for themselves. The flash being missed by Vixper, but that's not gonna mean anything as Ray was continuing to chase. Oh, big ulti coming out, and now that's Vixper losing their life. Oh, you guys, that was absolutely insane of a fight, and I definitely saw a real good glimpse of Titan Gaming Mox being able to completely win that out.
They had it, and then just that double binding into ult, so much damage from Junie.
Yeah, they may not be unkillable anymore, but they still do a hell of a lot of damage.
Although they do now delay a little longer. Ooh, another snipe! My goodness. Oh, man.
Gotta get those Magi stacks back.
Yeah. I was gonna say they closed the gold lead a little bit more, but I think that put him back to about 9.
Yep. So it's just sitting at just under 9k.
Turns out, Lux having a ult cooldown of 30 seconds is kind of strong.
It's kind of broken, you know?
Yeah. And along with all the fighting, they're all back up. 40 seconds on this 3rd Baron, which I assume they'll go for. Gonna look for this tier 2 tower first. And then we'll be 2 minutes on the Elder after that.
I think the Elder fight is gonna end up determining if this game is gonna end up being ended or not. Bulgaria trying to get away. Not gonna be able to get away from that. Yep, Bulgaria getting caught out once again and dying in that fight. Titan Gaming Mox doing very well to catch people out in different scenarios. You have to fight through a GA and an ulti. And you have to fight through the GA and an ulted up Tryndamere. That's not looking like any fun right there. The stolen Junie ulti. Yeah, but it's not on a really long cooldown. Let's put it that way.
Ooh, can they find Junie? Junie's in the front.
Oh, they were trying to look for the grab. But that's a lot of damage coming out from Bentage though with those Teemo shrooms. They do really hurt.
I'm trying to find Snurbopsy.
They might be able to find them, but they do have that. Oh man.
Get the GA.
Gonna be able to use the collector to be able to get the GA off of him. Not able to arm that shroom in time, but he does end up finding another one that ends up taking him out, and they kill him.
They're doing it.
They're slowly doing it.
Easily comebackable.
It was never lost.
Oh no, the pull.
Oh, Victor.
Oh no, not another one.
Another one.
The Fnatic Death Bush. Although Flame just spawned as TPing into the mid lane if they go for this Baron. Vintage still being a secret agent.
Secret agent Vintage. That's
That's gonna be his next title, Secret Agent.
True.
usually when I see people are playing like super secret agent, I usually think of Nautilus. So it's like
True.
that's the champion you gotta play when you're the secret agent. Just be all over the place. But
Oh man,
I
we
think
get a little bit of a respite this game, despite the 8k gold lead. Fights are not overly one-sided, so gotta wait and see if they have any kind of definitive punch from Los Nomadas or if Titan Game Box can claw their way back in to win this game.
I think this next major objective fight is what's gonna end up determining if the game ends or not.
Looking like it'll
But
be the Elder fight.
are they gonna trade Baron for Elder? Or are they gonna actually try to fight for this Elder? I think
Starting
if
it up.
anything, they know which objective is the smarter objective to go for. And yes, go for this Elder and try to make them fight for you at it.
Look for it
Try to
having
look for a
Maokai.
pull. If we get something, Maokai ult down, gonna end up taking a lot of damage, able to stop the Malphite or the MF ultimate. They end up taking out Slim Jim as he ends up stealing the Shabata ultimate double kill going over to Bulgaria as they pull in. And that's gonna be 3 people down in the Elder Drake going right over to the side of Los Nomadas. They're definitely looking to push this in. I think they're gonna.
No!
Oh, you didn't know you were on top of Ward, and that's Vintage being drawn down. Only Vixper now left alive, and I think this is looking like potentially the game.
Vixper against the world for the finals.
One big MF
Gets one
ultimate needed. Gets one, but not enough. And that's looking like the end. Los Nomadas takes the series in a 3-0 sweep, and they are now your Season 3 champions.
Congratulations, Los Nomadas, Season 1 champions. Now bring it back for the Season 3 champions after they were, I think, last or second to last place last season. So really a roller coaster for them between the seasons.
So it's
Vintage doing a lot of damage on that Teemo at the end of the day. Just
being a menace with those
Lux and
shrooms.
Omega pulling their weight along with Snorbopsy. And Bulgaria still getting a lot of the objectives, getting taken down a couple times, but still getting a majority of them. So, well played to them. I'll toss up the MVP vote here shortly.
One hell of a series.
Congratulations to all the bettors betting for Los Nomadas. Enjoy the points you have earned tonight.
You guys all won some channel points if y'all voted for Los Nomadas, I'll say that.
Yeah, actually, I was like, I'll just vote for them all 3 times. I believed in them losing one of the games, but I got to rake in some more points. I think I'm up above 50k channel points now. Now we just have to figure out something we can do with them to make it worth something. Other than big number be big. Alright, starting up the MVP vote now. Get your votes in for the MVP.
I'm curious as to who everyone is feeling their MVP is.
And actually, fun fact, I think every time we've had a finals now, it's been a 3-0. So,
Yeah.
it's kind of interesting how it goes that way. Everyone calling out Snorbopsy in the chat, all his teammates also calling him out. You now
Man, it
calling
looks
out
like
Bold because he got me super drunk.
before game 2. No one wants a best of 5.
Where are the Ray supporters at?
I voted for Ray.
Ray definitely was a definitely a binding force in those games.
Vicksburg deserves it, to be honest. Wow. Killed the Junie. True. Almost went unkillable in the finals. Although this time, in season 1, I believe you guys made the run through playoffs without dropping a game. You guys did drop a game in this playoffs to Kraken Slayers. So really, number 2 team right there, Kraken Slayers, taking a game off the champs. Boo Vestcaster because she voted for Ray. I voted for Omega because he did really well into what was supposed to be a very hard lane. So well played by him. His mic is messed up.
Oh,
Who's
there you go.
whose mic?
Oh, talk about Snurbopsy, I'm guessing.
Played Zach, Greg, and Vlad. Yeah, he's playing all the cancer champs, I was surprised Flame didn't pull out his Akshan when he's been apparently playing it out a whole bunch. But looking like it will be Snurbopsy. Votes closing up soon. Oh, okay, I get it. Omega's this bird. Then we could have had a great interview where nobody could hear him. But, yep, looking like it will be. I'll grab Snurbopsy real quick and get his thoughts. Roll smooth. There we go. Hello, Snurbopsy. How goes?
Goes fantastic.
Congratulations on the season 3 victory.
Thank you.
Really brought it back from season 2 back to the heights of
Right?
season 1.
Yeah, go from the top of season 1 to the bottom, back up to the top. We'll see what happens next season.
Clearly, you saw the writing on the wall for season 2, and you just told your team, "Hey guys, if we go last, I can have a way better draft pick."
Exactly.
How was your prep for the night? How much
I've
drafting planning did you do?
I've been planning all week. I've watched the previous games multiple times. I did like mock drafts with myself using like drafting tools. I talked over lots of different things. I was doing a lot of planning to make sure that we got that win in the finals.
Very nice. Also,
And it panned out, yeah.
picking out a great duo in that bot lane. Junie and Ray was just are fantastic together.
Absolutely. Yeah, because we picked up Junie before the draft even started using the keeper trades,
Right.
and then Ray just worked so well with Junie, and yeah, we just played some games with them, and they shine together really well. And so I knew that I had to just grab Ray immediately.
For sure, and I saw you guys had to start late tonight because your jungler decided he wanted to go to Africa for a week instead of practicing for the finals.
He like vacations with Elon Musk or something. I don't know. He just I don't know. He's all over the place.
Literally all over the place.
He likes
got
to
priorities.
live like it.
Mm-hmm.
How was it laning into the season 2 MVP Bentage?
He was really hitting me hard on that Xerath game 1. I think it's definitely hard thing for him to do because my style naturally counters his style. He likes to sit back and clear waves and make sure that he's safe and able to support his team in the long run. And I like to roam around the map and use my pressure a lot. And it's hard for him to follow that pressure with the champs that he picks. But he definitely was able to hold his own. Yeah.
Well done. Good job on all the planning. It's nice to have an interview where I asked them how the practice went. Everyone's like, we just showed up.
And, right, totally. It's nice to actually have planning. Yeah, totally.
Every season when I'm in a draft, I'm like, surely Snurbopsy will pick me this season.
Surely.
You guys have any questions for him?
I honestly don't really got anything.
All right. Well, congratulations once again. I
Thank
know
you.
you'll actually get back to Beard, so he can plan out the season rewards with you for your team.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah, I'm curious.
now everybody should get to bed because it's super late on a Sunday and we all got work.
So true.
But yep, have a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you everyone for watching. We appreciate you being here for the finals. Oh, you don't? Well, isn't that nice for you? Glad we didn't keep everyone up super late, but glad everyone is here to have fun. If anyone else can toss us any subs, we'll appreciate it once again. And we will catch you probably if we do any random tournaments or for fun games. We might get some streams in. I'll try to get a Seer episode. I'll try to get a Seer episode out for kind of a season wrap up. But make sure you get those sign-ups in for season 4. If you want to try being a captain, sign up for that as well. And thank you all. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
The moon in the night shines bright like the sun. Bits and silhouettes burning like wood. Slowly we creep while family sleeping was awoke with cries. As the arrows fall, as the gates fall down, they will drown in fear. I will find you like gold in the night. Run, you can die. The enemy is hunting you tonight. Run, you can try. Escape the death that comes for you alive. It's only you and I. So stand your ground and fight. Run, time to die.